Matt Shannon, Gary Anderson, and Kenzie Fischels. North Tonight we're going to start with weight class 113. We'll have three separate duels tonight. We'll actually have 6 duels, but we'll have 3 rounds. On round 1 on the black and gold mat, we'll have CPU taking on Independence. And on this black mat, we'll have East Buchanan taking on North Fayette, and that will start weight class 113. And then the round 2 bouts will be CPU will take on North Fayette Valley, and Independence will take on East Buchanan. And the last match, last duel tonight, will start at weight class 126. And we'll have CPU versus East Buchanan and Independence during North Fayette. I'll turn it over to my lovely partner, Dan Burke. How you doing tonight, Dan?
All right, Rob. Hey, this is home meet number 2 this week. All right, glad to be here. We had a good one. CPU had a good one on Tuesday, 1 and 2 of their meets. That's pretty good out of 2 out of 3. So, all right, so in case you haven't heard some of the results from CPU Athletics last week, we're going back to last Friday, December 8th. CPU girls beat Beckman 67-61. Very good game by them. And the boys lost a tough one, lost to Marion 62-57. On Tuesday the 8th, the Storm Pointer Wrestlers did participate in that double duel we were talking about, went 2-1. The teams they beat were Central Decatur and Washington, Iowa. They came out of the on short end though against Anamosa in the tough one there. So this telecast tonight is being brought to you by our sponsors, and we're going to give them a big shout out right now. We really appreciate what you guys do to allow us to have this sportscast for wrestling and basketball. So let's start first with Centerpoint Bank and Trust. They offer a wide range of banking services. They're investing in the community, and it all starts with our students. Best of luck to CPU from Centerpoint Bank and Trust. And the Storm Zone Athletic Center. They're a full-service gym. They offer cardio equipment, circuit-free weights, tanning, personal training, group fitness, massage, and martial arts. Group fitness classes include yoga, cardio kickboxing, bar, work, and more. For more info, visit the Storm Zone Facebook page. Keystone Savings Bank. They invite you to see them for your mortgage loan needs and to check out their CD specials. Keystone Savings Bank is a member of FDIC and equal opportunity lender. Complete Automotive specializes in auto body paint repair, overall collision work on all vehicles, big and small. Stop in today for a free estimate at Complete Automotive. Centerpoint Insurance. Their mission is to provide each and every client with superior customer service and cost-effective insurance programs tailored to meet their needs. Regardless of the size or scope of the business, their goal is to establish valuable relationships with their clients. That's Centerpoint Insurance. Centerpoint Family Dentistry, a small-town dental practice with small-town touches of caring and personal attention. Best of luck to CPU from Drs. Hickey and Anderson at Centerpoint Family Dentistry. And Flowers by Shayna. They invite you to check out their selection on their Facebook page and website at flowersbyshayna.com. Best of luck to CPU on the mat and the court this season. Edward Jones and financial advisor Andy Woolridge are proud to support the CPU student body and the area communities of Centerpoint and Urbana. Best of luck to the Storm Pointers this season. And Centerpoint Foods reminds you to shop local and win big. Centerpoint Foods is a proud sponsor of CPU students and the area communities. Discerning Wealth is a private health advisory practice of Ameriprise Financial Services, LLC. They're dedicated to helping you make better financial decisions. Best of luck to CPU. And the CPU All Sports Booster Club. They support CPU athletics financially, and they promote school pride. Meetings are held the second Wednesday of each month at 6 p.m. in the high school room, 1230. The Booster Club buys uniforms, they update equipment in the weight room, plus many more purchases to support CPU athletics. They even sponsor a membership drive, they host a homecoming cookout, and Little League basketball and wrestling tournaments. Thanks to all who support the CPU All Sports Booster Club, and good luck to the Storm and Pointers. All right, so we got some upcoming events coming up here for CPU. Starting with tomorrow, December 11th, our basketball teams here at CPU are facing Maquoketa the Cardinals. The girls will travel, the boys will be at home. The girls' lower level game starts at 6, followed by the varsity. And the boys will host the lower level games at 4:30, 6, and 7:30. The boys' game will be on the Stormcast starting 15 minutes before game time. And Saturday, December 12th, the girls basketball team will host Waverly Shell Rock. Lower level games will start at 2. The varsity games begin at 5. The Stormcast will be on the air 15 minutes before game time with Brent and myself. Monday, December 14th, the JV wrestling team will be at Vinton Shellsburg. That tournament will start at 5 for the JVers. And the CPU High School Band concert will be at 6, and the vocal concert at 7 on Monday, December 14th. And Tuesday, December 15th, the Storm Pointer basketball teams will play South Tama. The girls are at Tama, and the boys will host the Trojans. Lower level games will start at 4:30, followed by the varsity sometime around 7:30. So plan to attend, listen, or watch, and support CPU Athletics. All right, Rob.
I'm excited about tonight's duels. Dan, I've been listening and hearing about Independence the last couple of weeks, and to see that they got another loaded full lineup, so that'll be good to see Independence wrestle here. And then also just see what kind of things from last Tuesday night when Center Point wrestled here, and see some of the things that they came, went to work back. I talked to Mr. Grennan today, and they said they really worked from the top position again and did some just different things and got loosened up again. But we're going to get started here in just a couple of minutes. We're going to start with it looks like Olivia Midcalf is going to sing the national anthem here. So we're going to get started here in just a few minutes. And just a reminder, this first duel, Center Pointer Banner will take on Independence in the black and gold mat. For those listening at home, and then East Buchanan will take on North Fayette Valley on the black mat. So another exciting night of wrestling, Burke. It's always nice to get 2 duels in the same week at home, and another night to spend with you, Mr. Burke.
Yeah, I think you had read earlier, to start the program tonight, this is going to be a trifecta, and I think we had East Buchanan got added late, so it's going to be a quad, which is good for our teams.
From sitting in the first 2 rows of the bleachers. Your help will ensure that our student athletes and coaches from all schools.
Burke, what we'll try to do, like we did on Tuesday night, is we'll have those scramble matches or those JV or exhibition matches first, and then they'll go into those varsity matches. So.
And we'll do the best we can to get those scores updated as well. I'll be doing most of the black mat. Rob will focus more on the gold mat, so if you're listening.
Believe that good sportsmanship and positive relationships are key to success on and off the mat. We encourage fans to enthusiastically support their team, recognize outstanding performance of opponents, and to join us in making this a positive experience for everyone in attendance tonight. Please help me welcome tonight's officials, Mr. Bob Murphy and Mr. Tim McEwen. East Buchanan is coached by Brent Lennox and assisted by Joe McGrath, Dan Stiefel, Tanner Ericksondale, and Kendra Curley. Independence is coached by Michael Doyle and assisted by Keith Donnelly, Josh Weber, Brian Loughran, Matt Shannon, Gary Anderson, and Kenzie Fischels. North Fayette Valley is coached by Jacob Peterson, assisted by Doug Ganuth, Robbie Kerr, and Brock Sorensen. And the Storm Pointers are coached by Matt Brennan and assisted by Don Westendorf, Bruce Tweed, Blair Feasley, and Landon Tweed. Ladies and gentlemen, at this time we ask that you please rise, direct your attention to our nation's flag for the singing of our national anthem performed by Center Pointer Band's Emma Midcalf.
Stars
So Coach Burke, I'm going to open up.
Your matchups tonight for the opening duel. On the gold mat, you will have Center Point Urbana versus Independence. And on the black mat, East Buchanan against North Fayette Valley. Opening varsity duel.
All right, so once they start loading matches here, Burke, I'll give you, but it looks like we're going to have
Starting at 103, right? Or 106?
113.
113, okay, 113. Okay. All right, so East Buck and North Fayette Valley. You know, North Fayette Valley and North Fayette High School and Valley of Elgin combined a few years ago, Rob. It's been a few years now.
Yeah, we used to go up way back when we used to go up to Valley of Elgin for tournaments
on
that
early
side.
wrestling tournaments.
Yeah, it's always that first weekend of deer hunting.
That's
we
right.
Going to town, and they would start a little bit later, so some of those officials could go and coaches could go deer hunting.
Or you'd always schedule your deer hunting the second weekend.
Yes.
If you knew you had that tournament.
Yeah.
Valley of Elgin, yes. Now it's North Fayette Valley. Got that new school colors. It's got kind of a blue black and a light blue black, kind of an aqua Carolina Panthers blue.
All right, so here, Coach Burke on Independent CPU. First exhibition match is going to be Cooper Lindeman. Cooper versus Will Wheelock of Independence. Once we get things sorted out here, and then over on the North Fayette Valley and East Buchanan, we're going to have Ella Cook versus Drew Chensvold. So Cooper Lindeman and Ella Cook, or excuse me, Cooper Lindeman and Will Wheelock. First scramble match here between CPU and Independence. And Burke, you got Drew Chensvold and Ella Cook.
Okay. Ella Cook, all right.
Always takes a few minutes to get started here with all the loading of the computer and getting everything, all the bouts and ready to go here. So here we go. Cooper Lindeman from Center Point Urbana will be facing off against Will Wheelock of Independence. In the middle doing a little hand fighting. Will's looking at grabbing the head, pulling the head down a little bit. Cooper's kind of pushing away, a little hand fighting right there in the middle, trying to get position on the inside and outside.
Lindeman just got back from a quarantine, so I know he's itching to get back and wrestle. I know he's a little bit worried about conditioning, but I think he'll be fine.
Ooh, nice double leg takedown by Cooper Lindeman. Right, nice there on the head, so we got a 2-point lead for Cooper.
And over on the black mat, Rob, we got a quick pin here by East Buchanan.
Cooper's doing a nice job maintaining the hips and working on a 2-1. Oh, he's got a half Nelson on the right-hand side. He needs to jump off the side. Run it a little bit here. There you go. He needs to get chest to chest. Come in there and grab that elbow underneath. Needs to adjust a little bit, but it looks like he's got a pin. Cooper Lindeman with the pin. 58 seconds from Center Point Urbana. A pin.
Nice job, Cooper. Okay, we got East Buchanan, North Fayette Valley.
So I'm going to have over here you're going to have from East Buchanan, a Keely Curley. Boy, I've always heard the Curley names out of East Buchanan, but you're going to have Keely Curley and Juliana Muxon. So Keely Curley and Julian Muxon, Coach Burke.
All right, for North Fayette Valley, Julian Muxon is a sophomore.
All right, we're going to have Braden Mabe from Center Point Urbana versus Connor Rollins of Independence. Get in the middle of the circle here, shaking hands, and Tim McEwen's got him started here.
Keely Curley with the early takedown on the black mat for East Buchanan.
A little hand fighting, a little 2-on-1 for Braden Mabe off the side.
Yeah, she gets a pin. Keely Curley on the black mat, Rob. Quick pin there. Just 24 seconds in.
Connor Rollins has got a double leg takedown for 2 points. Working the crossface there on Braden Mabe. Still working the crossface. Oh, Braden's up to his feet. Can he get the one, or is he going to get the? He's going to get the. Still no control, no control. Connor brings him back down, kind of a little cow catcher there. Ooh, nice hard crossface there by Connor Rollins.
For the non-wrestling fan, Rob, that's maybe new to wrestling, what's the cow catcher?
They had a double underhook, and he just threw it, kind of a hip toss, but double. The arms were underneath the armpit, just
okay.
kind of
Yep.
caught him and twisted in there. Burke, it looks like you're going to get the North Fayette and East Buchanan varsity match here started here. So I'm going to flip over to there, Burke. And I'll start the varsity, get the varsity over here going. Get you some names here, Burke, so you can start that varsity match. Braden still wrestling there, Burke? Good.
Yep, he's right now it's 2-2, 25 seconds to go in the first period. And Braden right now is right on top. Still good control, 2-2. Just about 10 seconds to go.
All right, we're going to get started here with the varsity match between East Buchanan and North Fayette Valley. The wrestlers are checking in.
113 they're starting with here.
Braden got him in a cradle over there,
He
Burke?
did. He did. He even got some back points. I believe he's going to give 2. Oh, he got a 3. All right. 5-2 there at the start of the second period for Braden Mabe. Okay, 113. So it looks like they're going to go 120. Both teams were looking like open at 113. I wasn't sure if they're going to move some guys down.
All right, I'll give you a couple of names here in just a second, Burke, once they get loaded here.
I think we got Sam Cook and Nick Koch. Is that right?
That's what I'm waiting here, but I don't know if they would have moved a wrestler up. So yeah, we have Sam Cook and Nick. Different last names. We have Sam Cook, C-O-O-K, versus Nick Koch, K-O-C-H.
Yep, both sophomores here.
All right, I'll let you take over that one, Burke, and I'll go back to our CPU match over Braden Mabe. Up 7-2. 1:30 left to go here in the second period.
And on the black mat, Rob, over here in the varsity match, we have Nick Koch for North Fayette Valley. A 2-0 lead on the takedown. Possible back points here, it looks like.
Braden's trying to work on the left-hand side, working on a little half Nelson. Needs a break. Needs to break him down just a little bit here.
Nick Koch did get to 3. He's up 5-0 over here in the black mat. 5-0.
Braden's going to go to the other side. I thought maybe he was going to try the cradle on the other side.
Ooh. Rob, we just got a pin over here in the 120-pound match. Nick Koch for North Fayette Valley gets the pin, minute 24 in.
And that was a 120 weight class, right?
Yep. 6-0 lead for North Fayette.
All right, Braden Mabe over here in his exhibition match.
Uh-oh, Rob.
He got a little high, got shook off. He's going to get the...
Needs to get out of bounds or get to... There you go.
Looks like the 2 reversal, and I think Tim's going to give him no back points. Braden's going to go back to the middle of the mat against his Independence opponent here.
126-pound match here, Rob. Colton Torres for East Buck's going to win by forfeit. He's a freshman. So they're up. It's tied 6-6 team point wise.
All right, so we're starting, still 20 seconds left in the second period. Mabe is down. North Fayette, another forfeit, it looks like over there, Burke, on their varsity match.
North Fayette will get the win on this one, and that's Jacob German. He's a junior. 12-6 now in favor of North Fayette as we head to the 132-pound match. Looks like we'll have a match this time.
All right, so start of the third period in this exhibition match with CPU and Independence. It's Independence choice. All right, Burke, once I get the...
Looks like Jesse Grimes, possibly for North Fayette, and Ethan Thompson. North Fayette. Grimes is a sophomore.
JV match, we got an official coming over talking about scoring here. We have a score of 7-4. I think they're in that last reversal there, Burke. I was wondering if Tim had given him some back points or not there. But yeah, you have Ethan Thompson from East Buchanan taking on Jesse Grimes from North Fayette Valley.
Okay. Ethan Thompson is a senior for East Buchanan, going against a sophomore. about 30 seconds in, 35 seconds in. Still kind of feeling each other out a little bit.
All right, so they got it settled here. The JV or the exhibition match. We have Independence up 7-6 over Braden Mabe.
You know, Rob, with 4 teams here, we got a nice crowd in this gym.
Yeah.
I mean, it's pretty good filled here. Nice takedown there by
He's got that in
Jesse
deeper.
Grimes. This could be a 5-point play or maybe a pin here, Rob.
Braden's working from the top here. Oh, yeah, he gave up his head. He got kind of a scramble here, Burke. It went from almost a cradle to a headlock.
See if Mabe can get out of it.
Uh-oh. Mabe is fighting pretty hard, and there's the pin.
Well, he had the lead the entire match here too, Rob.
Just got caught. Head hanging over the high, or heading over too high, and kid caught him in a little headlock.
On the black mat, it's 4-0. He only got 2 back points on that original after that original takedown for Grimes.
All right, so we got another exhibition match over here with CPU. Looks like it's going to be Tegan Feasley. Tegan Feasley versus Landon Duffy of Independence.
All right, end of the first period here. Grimes for North Fayette is up 4-0 over Ethan Thompson, the senior. Grimes going to defer to the third period. Let's see what Thompson does. Chooses up.
Tegan's doing a little hand fighting. Ooh, nice little duck under there. 2 points there for Tegan Feasley. Ooh. Oh! Tegan did a nice little roll over there with his, he had a 2-on-1 there, almost to a cradle to a tilt. Tegan's working a 2-on-1, pulling the arm out. Working from the left-hand side. Put a lot of pressure on, putting a lot of pressure on Landon's shoulders and neck.
And on the black mat, Rob, Grimes did get another takedown. It's 6-0 now. Second period.
Tegan's being patient with that arm bar. Got a leg in, almost a little trap in, a little grapevine. Put the opposite arm behind his neck here. And rolling back for a tilt. I think Tim gave him any back points there. Tegan's being pretty patient. Kind of a cross-face grapevine. I'm not sure what you would call that, but he's going to get some back points here.
Tegan's really wrestling this match with a purpose, Rob. On the black mat.
3 more back points
Sorry about
for
that,
Tegan
Rob.
Feasley. No, you're good.
On the black mat, we have 6-0. Just about a minute to go here in the second period.
Tegan's got a deep half in here, Bert.
Ooh, boy. Yes, he does.
He's going to put him in there pretty.
He got it.
Nice match there for Tegan Feasley with a pin over Landon Duffy of Independence. All right, so we're going to have another exhibition match here with CPU.
Second period on the black mat. 6-0 Grimes for North Fayette. He's in control right now. Possible back points there. Nope. Murph says no on the back points, but...
All right, next up here for CPU. Once it loads here, I'll let the crowd know. We have Carson Cameron from Independence and Chance Horvath from Center Point Urbana.
All right, so we're at the end of the second period here on the black mat. 138-pound varsity, North Fayette. Grimes, 6-0.
Chance reaches down for almost an outside single there. Pulls back out. Oh! Both kind of going for headlocks here. We got Carson Cameron with a 2-point takedown. Step in behind in a trip for 2 points. Chance is trying to work from the top here. Oh, he got his knee too close to his head there. Carson Cameron kind of capitalized there. He's got him in a cradle. Chance is doing a nice job working off his back. Nice, he broke the cradle. Hands are locked there, but Tim is not in position.
Well, Rob, on the black mat, we do have a blood issue right now. So we're going to take a little blood timeout with just about 1:25 left in the third period. Grimes is up 6-0.
Looks like we're still going to have a couple more exhibition matches over here.
Boy, Grimes took a crossface by Thompson. Pretty aggressive crossface there.
Yeah.
Started this third period out.
Did you get called for it, or just...
No, just a good wrestling move.
All right, potential dangerous here. Independence went for the full Nelson.
Let's see if Horvath. We didn't get to see him wrestle on Tuesday.
No, he did not wrestle Tuesday.
I believe he's a freshman, though. Is that correct?
Yes.
Rob? So Horvath down 2-1. 14 seconds to go in the first over here. We're at blood time on the black mat. 138-pound match. Minute 34 to go in the third period. Grimes versus Thompson.
Getting started back here with another scramble match. Independence and CPU. Chance and Carson Cameron.
Another shout out to Autumn Lopata. She's out there working with the blood time right now. Great trainer. Very lucky to have her at CPU as our athletic trainer for all the sports.
All right, so we have started the second period here.
Okay, I think Grimes is about ready to go. Just getting a little cleaned up on the hands and be ready to wrestle again.
Chance is down 2-1 to Carson Cameron from Independence. The wrestling referee's position here. Chance kind of elongating him again, Burke. Get his hips down. Working from the left-hand side, working on an arm bar. Kind of a chop. Now he's reaching across the body. 2-on-1.
And we're underway back here in the third period on the black mat.
Chance is really working that tight waist over his hips here.
Grimes from North Fayette just got a reversal and is looking to get a pin here in the third period. Minute 15 to go.
Chance has got Carson's waist down for a second, still working on that tight waist. Chopping the arms here. Chance is still down 2-1. We got a final match there, Bert.
Yeah, we do, Rob. Grimes for North Fayette, after the blood time, came out very aggressively and gets the pin here with about a minute to go in the third. So nice job by him. 18-6 team point wise in favor of North Fayette.
All right, so just under a minute here. Chance got to work from the top here, get some points. At some point, if he cannot get him turned or get some points, he may have to cut him loose and take him down. 2-1. 50 seconds left to go. Working on that left-hand side. Working that far ankle.
And on the black mat, we're getting ready to start the 145-pound match.
Oh, Chance got a little high. Carson caught him in a headlock. We're going to get a reversal. 2-point reversal. Getting some back points. Come on, Chance.
Boy's got 26 seconds to fight out of this one, Rob.
Carson's got to put that deep half in there, coming across the chin there.
All right, 145-pound match here on the black mat. So we got Brendan Wander for North Fayette. He's a sophomore. And Tanner Thurn, a freshman for East Buchanan.
Carson Cameron from Independence got the pin over Chance Horvath. All right, our next exhibition match here between Center Point Urbana and Independence.
So we got Dakota Hansen.
Yep, Dakota Hansen, and looks like they're having some trouble with the computers down there, Bert. What's the team score here with East Buchanan and North Fayette, Bert?
Right now, with that last pin by Grimes of North Fayette, it's 18-6 team point wise in favor of the Hawks. North Fayette. And we're just started here in the first period with no score. 145-pound match. Freshman versus sophomore. Tanner Thurn for East Buchanan. Brendan Wander, North Fayette.
All right, so I have Dakota Hansen from CPU taking on Rudy Preby, excuse me. Dakota Hansen from Center Point Urbana and Rudy Preby. Preby with the early.
Nice takedown by Tanner Thurn, but called out of bounds. Both guys will start on their feet again. About 45 seconds to go in the first.
Preby from Independence is working on a tilt. Now he's working on a 2-on-1 arm bar on Dakota's left-hand side, left-hand side. Dakota's working to get to his base.
A lot of action on this black mat, Rob. No score yet. Both guys are really getting after it. Good sprawl by Thurn of East Buchanan. Looking to get a takedown, and he will.
Preby from Independence just did a nice little half Nelson. Turning over pretty hard. Dakota Hansen's fighting off his back there. 42 seconds left to go in the first period. And Preby from Independence pins Dakota Hansen from CPU. In a minute 22.
No back points on that takedown by Thurn of East Buchanan, but does have a 2-0 lead headed to the second period.
All right, so we have another
exhibition over here. Looks like you got Jack Whitty.
I was thinking it was Whitty. They checked in too quick. They didn't see who was down in front of me.
Wild scramble on the black mat. We're going to get a 2-point reversal by Tanner Thurn.
Looks like he's got him in a cradle there, Bert.
Yeah. This could be tough one here for Brandon Wander. See if he can scramble out of it. Minute 26 to go in the second period.
All right, so we have Jack Whitty down 1-2 to Gavin Hammers from Independence. Got a 2-point near fall. 4-1. Gavin Hammers over Jack Whitty of Center Point Urbana.
And Thurn's going to get 3 back points for a 7-0 lead here in the second period.
I like that Pavlik is back to his, Whitty is back to his feet. Trying to get that hand control. Nice escape there.
Yes, it
nice
was.
escape by Jack Whitty. 4-2, Jack Whitty down to Gavin Hammers of Independence. He's got a kind of a front headlock. Kind of that front headlock to almost that Turk, Burke, but he's pushing underneath instead of just walking ahead.
He's almost working against himself a little bit. Had the advantage, and I think Whitty did a good job of balancing that out.
All right, got another escape by Whitty, so he's working hard here. Got a score of 6-3. 6-3, Gavin Hammers over Jack Whitty.
On the black mat, we're looking to start the third period here. It's 7-0 right now. Tanner Thurn of East Buck in the lead. 145-pound match. Looks like Brandon Wander is going to take
Another blood time over there, Bert? What's going on over there?
Yeah, Tanner Thurn of East Buck's got blood, so.
All right, so Jack Whitty down 5-6 to Gavin Hammers.
We're going to keep Autumn busy over here.
Whitty is going to be on the top position here. Down 1, 6-5 to Gavin Hammers of Independence. Oh, Jack Whitty went for the cradle, and he had half the cradle, but
oh boy.
Gavin Hammers caught him at a headlock, head hanging over just a little bit too high. Jack is scrambling here from the bottom.
That's a tough one.
Just had the head. He had a nice job working on that cradle and just got his head too high, and Independence made him suffer there on that one.
You're right, Rob. He lost the leverage.
We're going to have another exhibition match here.
Looks like Pavlovek. Hey, Barbara, the black mat, we're back in action. Start of the third period, 7-0, Tanner Thurn. East Buck in the lead here.
But that match is going pretty quick, or I guess their duel is going pretty quick with this blood time's going to slow down a little bit here, Bird. All right, so I have Porter Pavlik taking on Kane Schultz of Independence. And fighting head-to-head in the middle of the mat here. Trying to get position, lower, higher position here. Oh! It was a nice single there by Cameron Schultz. Porter was just a little high on there, but nice double finish by Kane Schultz of Independence.
That was a nice move. Minute 15 to go on the black mat over here. East Bucks in control, 7-0.
Both kids were tied up there. Just the level change there for Kane Schultz to get the 2-point takedown. He's working on the 2-on-1 or the wrist control there on the left. Schultz comes over the opposite side for the half Nelson. Gets a little too high. Porter scrambles out, almost got the reversal there. Tim is going to whistle them out of bounds.
35 seconds to go on the black mat. Third period. Still 7-0 East Buck. Tanner Thurn in control and looking to get some back points, possibly a pin here, Rob. Just got to squeeze a little bit more and Thurn can have himself a pin. 18 seconds.
Porter does a nice stand up, looking for hand action. Independence, Kane Schultz is working on the left-hand side, 2-on-1. And I was wondering there, Bert, if he wasn't had his hands. Now he needs to work to get the one escape and get the one and the. Oh, grab the head! Grab the head!
Oh, Pavlik,
nice
he had
job.
it.
You know what I like about Porter there is he turned the right way. He didn't turn off the head. Bring it back down to the mat. Working that power half. Look at that power half, Coach Bert.
Yeah, he's working it.
Works much better when they're flat on the mat, Bert.
On the black mat, Rob, it's over. Good scramble there by Brandon Wander there at the end, but hard to overcome a 10-0 lead, and it'll be 10-0. So
right.
team score-wise, 18-10 now in favor of North Fayette Valley.
Porter's going to go to the second period here, down up 3-2 versus Kane Schultz. Defers to the third. We're going to go up again here, neutral position.
Think about this, Rob. Black mat, you got two seniors going at it, 152. TJ Lau for East Buck and Alex Strife for North Fayette Valley.
Going to take down here by Kane Schultz and gets a pin on Porter Pavlik. All right, I think we're going to have our last exhibition match on the black and gold mat from CPU and Independent.
Boy, nice takedown by TJ Lau there of East Buchanan. Early 2-0 lead. Really got in deep on that double leg.
He's got that arm bar back there pretty hard too.
Yeah, he does.
Gonna come across in that little half Nelson tilt there, Bert. All right, so I have Brady Clark from Independence taking on Keaton Marked, the center point Urbana. Keaton's in on a outside single. Independence is working on a crossface. Keaton switched off to a single, came across his body here. Needs the walk. Ooh.
He's got to get that head out.
And he got caught in a cradle there, so he's still fighting that cradle.
Yep. There it is.
There you
Now
go,
I got the
2-point
two.
takedown. Nice job fighting out of that cradle.
We're 1 minute in the first period to go, and 3-0 right now. TJ Lau of East Buck on the black mat.
Keaton's controlling the body here, keeping that left-hand side. Trying to work opposite half Nelson. To the right, he's on the left side, trying to come across. Potential dangerous, looks like full Nelson again. 1 point. 1 point will go to Bradley Clark.
Alex Strife really working hard on the bottom here. He's not able to quite get out yet, but working hard. 3-0. 22 seconds to go in the first.
Pete Mark's doing a nice job riding his hips. Keeping pressure on the hips there. Keep Mark.
Notice
Brady Clark of Independence.
Robin, some of these early matches over here in your match, CBUs seem like they're taking the early lead in a lot of these matches, but just can't quite finish them.
Keep Mark's trying to power half. Independence stands up. Still scrambling here. 15 seconds left in the first period. Keeps trying to put a leg in. Kind of got the grapevine and then the half, and then he just loses control. There's going to be the 2-point reversal there from Independence with Brady Clark. He's getting some back points on Keaton.
Well, I think Keaton caught a break there with the clock, because I could have been in trouble.
Yep.
All right, Rob, we're starting the second period here on the black mat. It is now 3-0. Favor of TJ Lau, East Buchanan.
Keaton Mark is going to defer to the third. Independence chose down. So in the referee position. Keaton's going to take cover, left-hand side. Grabs that 2-on-1. A little slow on the start there. Independence shot out right away. Keaton needs to bring him back down to the mat. He's got that leg in. Lost his balance there, and Tim's going to give him the reversal. Two-point reversal. He got him in the cradle there on the outside. And pending. Caught Keaton in the cradle. Pin him on the outside there. So pin for Brady Clark.
On the black mat, Rob, it's 5-0 right now, East Buchanan. TJ Lau in control. Minute 28 to go in the second. 152-pound match.
We're going to have Kyle Koppas and Eichweiler from Independence. Another exhibition match here before we get started with the Independence varsity match between CPU and Independence. Nice scramble there by Koppas. Goes to shoots in a single leg, gets caught in the front headlock. Eichweiler's got him deep half there. Deep half.
Oh boy.
Then Kyle Koppas, 15 seconds.
So you got Liam now, huh? Liam Juwan. A nice, solid takedown there by
These heavyweights from
TJ Lau.
Some of these Independence kids that are wrestling right now are wrestling behind some studs on the varsity, so they're here to wrestle and take some names here. But I got Justin Wood from Independence taking on Liam Juwan
Justin
from
Wood,
CPU.
Justin Wood played some varsity football for them this year. He's a good player.
Nice little single. Almost into a fireman's carry. Can't get the fire, and it just switches off to a single. Wood takes his control here.
Yeah, Liam's going against a senior here in Justin Wood.
And I would guess what weight are they wrestling? 170 Bert?
Yeah,
so
he's
behind
Mitch Johnson and
he's behind some horses there from Independence. A 2-point takedown there for Justin Wood over Liam Juwan. Liam will wrestle hard here.
hey, Rob, on the black mat, we just finished the second period. Starting the third, it's 7-1 TJ Lau over the 152 match Alex Strife for North Fed Valley.
All right. What's the team score there looking at, Bert?
Right now, North Fed Valley still leading 18-10.
Front headlock by Wood. Caught Liam. Front headlock into a kind of a cow catcher again. And pinned Liam Juwan in the first minute there.
Ooh, that's tough when you get taken off the mat there and hit the actual basketball floor off the mat. Right on those knees, skin those knees up a little bit.
All right, so we have another exhibition match here, CPU and Independence. I think that's Seth Warner. Is that Seth Warner over there, Bert?
Yeah, it is. Seth Warner. Ooh, got a takedown here on the 152-pound match by Alex Strife. 7-4. Really 7-0 lead by TJ Lau. It's now 7-4.
All right, I have Seth Warner taking on Jason Rice from Independence. Seth Warner's doing a nice job with a single leg takedown. Working on a half Nelson there. He's got him buried there. Seth Werner on Jason Rice.
Yes, he does. He's got to get chest
And
to
got
chest.
the pin. Nice pin there for Seth Werner, CPU over Jason Rice.
TJ Lau of East Buchanan on the black mat, Rob, got the reversal, so he's back up 9-4. Just under a minute to go in this third period. Alex Stripe, though, showing a lot of gumption here in this third period.
I think we're on round 2 of exhibition matches here, Burke. We got Cooper Lindemann back out there for his second match of the night.
All right. Good to see those young guys getting some matches. Well, and I'm sure it looks like Independent's got a pretty big squad. So
Yeah, that's good for these guys.
Yeah.
They've been in the wrestling room too, wrestling. So I'm going to
absolutely.
have Quentin Krogman from Independence taking on Cooper Lindemann. Cooper's second match of the night. Circling there in the middle. Hand fighting.
Quentin Krogman, another lineman there for Independence. Good football player as well in this past fall. All right, we're about 25 seconds to go on the black mat. Still 9-4. TJ Lau working the hips here. Strife. See if Strife can scramble these last 15 seconds.
Cooper's doing a little hand fighting, yanking on the neck, getting some position inside. Needs to work on some level changes here. This kid looks like he's got some pretty good hips here, so there you go, Cooper. Pushing him off. He didn't like that front headlock.
Yeah, he didn't like that.
No, he did not like that at all. Oh, nice double there by Cooper Lindemann.
Yes, it was.
Nice. Oh, he comes around for the half. Settle in. Sometimes the young wrestlers, Coach Burke, they get that thing and they just kind of panic a little bit.
Yep.
They just settle in, take it in, but nice double by Cooper Lindemann. Still got that half. Ah!
Boy, he had it.
Yes, he did. He just needed to come across and block off that other arm. He'd be fine. But come up and as soon as you touch and you get that half Nelson, you're in trouble.
Rob on the black mat, we did get a win by TJ Lau. It is now team points score-wise 18-13, still in favor of North Fayette Valley as we enter the 160-pound realm. Not sure who's it's going to be for these two squads. Looks like maybe Dylan Lurch for North Fayette Valley, but we're not sure.
So Cooper Lindemann's up 2-1. Going to cover on the left-hand side. 50 seconds left to go in the second period here. Trying to ride the hips. Kind of double underhooks. Need to keep that across the wrist. Does a nice job covering the hips there. Working that 2-on-1. That arm bar.
A little confusion on the black mat here. I'm not quite sure who's going to be wrestling. We'll let you know here in a second.
I don't know if they're waiting for somebody to check in or if they're going to do an exhibition match there, Bert. Cooper's got a deep half in again. Just keep running it. One more big step. He needs to take one more big step and just adjust there a little bit, Bert. See how it gets too high. But now it looks like he's got the
possible
cradle
in.
Cooper Lindemann. Half right there. You can jump up.
Oh, ran out of time.
Yeah.
First period over.
So, Burke, I've noticed they don't have any slap boys tonight, you know, slapping the
Is that
officials.
because of the COVID issue this
Well,
year?
I'm not sure. I mean, we have them down there, but I'm wondering how are the officials aren't watching the clock, so they have little buzzers. Brent, do you know if they have any buzzers in their pockets, or it's on their wrist? Is that something new this year with the? All right, something new this year, Burke. We don't have the.
Is that something permanent, or is that something that's?
I don't know if just this is the company that we're using here, but it must be on their wrist, the buzzer. I do see it now. I see it on Bob Murphy's left wrist. We don't have the. I used to call them the boy slappers with the little.
Yeah,
the big
tall
foam,
boys. Yeah.
Tall boys.
Well, Rob, on the 160-pound, it looks like North Fayette's going to win on a forfeit, and so now we're at 170 on the black mat, and the score right now is 24-13 in favor of North Fayette Valley.
All right, here we go. Cooper Lindemann's getting cleaned up with some blood time here.
So we got Nick Starr for East Buchanan and Derek Berger for North Fayette Valley on the black match.
All right, so we got Quentin Krogman down 2-1 to Cooper Lindemann. Starting the second period here. Cooper goes down. Working from the bottom here, trying to scoot out. Comes up 2-on-1. Need to work on the switch there. Quentin's working on the half. Cooper's back up again. But we do have Quentin with locked hands. Looks like Cooper's going to get the reversal and the one tech and the reversal.
On the black mat, Rob, we got a 2-0 lead. Derek Berger on the takedown for North Fayette Valley. 2-0 lead, 1 minute to go in the first.
What do we have for team score there, Bert? For those
24-13, North Fayette Valley is in the lead, team point-wise, over East Buchanan.
All right. So about 1:30 left in the second period here. Cooper Lindemann's got a 5-1 lead over Quentin Krogman from Independence. Cooper's working on the cradle on the opposite side. Far ankle, tight waist far ankle, and he's got the cradle hooked up, Bert.
Here it is.
Nice
Yeah,
job,
he got
Cooper Lindemann.
And he likes it.
Nice pin. All right, we're gonna have Maria Brown.
All right. First time we get to see Maria Brown this season, at least at home. We not get to see her on Tuesday night, so. We're 5-0 on the black mat right now. Rob, black mat, it's Derek Berger from North Fayette Valley up 5-0 late in the first.
So I have Maria Brown from Center Point Urbana taking on Chevelle Hookham.
Okay.
Hookham went right for the headlock right away, and Maria was not having any part of it.
No.
Took her back the opposite way. 2-point takedown, right to her back, and she's also going to get the 2-point near fall. Nice run. Armbar right into she ran it right just like she's supposed to with that armbar. She got the backside arm trap and a pin.
Wow.
A pin from Maria Brown versus Chevelle Hookham.
24 seconds in.
All right, we got another exhibition match tonight.
Might be the most exhibition matches I've seen.
Especially with Independence and Center Point Urbana, correct? Yeah,
That's
absolutely.
awesome. That's awesome.
All right, we're going to have Brandon Mabe on round 2 tonight, his second match of the night. He's going to take on Nathan Evans from Independence. And I'm looking here, and that should be the last. I'm looking down there to see if I have any, but this should be the last exhibition match between CPU and Independence, and we'll get ready on our varsity match. What weight class are they over here, Bert?
We're at 170, Rob, and we're in the middle of the second period.
Oh!
Nice takedown there
That's a good
by
headlock.
Derek Berger. He's up 8-0 right now.
Downtown, Bert. That
Yes,
might
it
have been
was. Sounded like a tuba player playing on that thump. I mean, that was a big-time takedown.
Okay, headlock came from Jonesy's.
Looks like Nick Starr for East Buchanan is in trouble, and he is.
All right, we have Braden Mabe over here down 2-0 after an early takedown by Nathan Evans. Nathan's got a nice little, looks like a half Nelson. Got Braden right now a little buried here in the middle of the mat. Got 105 left.
And on the 170-pound match here, Rob, in the black mat, Derek Berger does get the win by pin. And North Fayette Valley is up 30-13. We go to the 182-pound match. It looks like there's going to be a forfeit. North Fayette Valley will get that win as well.
All right, Braden Mabe does give up the pin there. All right, I think we're ready here for some varsity matches now for Independence versus CPU.
All right, so on the black mat, looks like we're going to 195. 36-13 in favor of North Fayette Valley. 195. So for North Fayette Valley, it's going to be Isaiah Corbin. And for East Buchanan, Bailey Thorpe. A couple of seniors going at it right here at 195. Both Guys tying up. Looks like Corbin's going to get the takedown, the early takedown for North Fayette.
All right, we're going to wait for the captains and the official on the black and gold mat to flip here to see who's going to take the odds and evens. Sure would like to see Center Point get the odds here, so they have to send out. I'd really like to see Cole Whitehead get a match tonight. I know the Independents will like to see a couple of their kids get some good matches tonight too, but I'd like to see some. I'm not sure we're missing an official here, Burke. You got another pin over here on the black mat?
Yes, we did, Rob. At the 195, Isaiah Corbin for North Fayette will get the pin over
Bailey Thorpe.
Yep. So we're looking at 42-13 in favor of North Fayette Valley as we go to the 220-pound match. And it looked like Luke Recker for East Buchanan may get a forfeit here. I'm not sure, but I think so. Yes, he does. So 42-19, and we're at the heavyweight. And for North Fayette Valley, it's going to be Jackson Blue, a senior. And I think it's Cody Fox, a freshman.
Yep, I have Luke Recker from East Buchanan. Oh, it's Luke Recker from East Buchanan, Burke. Oh, wait a minute. I just took my screen off.
I think this
hey,
is
there's
Cody
an
Fox.
there's an official back. This is Tony Breaks, Burke. Let's go.
I know it.
We got 3 duels tonight.
Who needs a bathroom break? You know? All right, here we go. The heavyweight 285-pound match on the black mat.
They're going to have Caleb Dirks, Burke from East Buchanan, and Jackson Blue from North Fayette. And it looks like the black and gold mat with Independence and Center Point. Urbana starting their first varsity match of the night.
Jackson Blue with an early takedown for North Fayette Valley.
Again, we're going to start at weight class 113 here, Bert. Yeah, they're eyeballing. They're going to try to avoid here. So here's 113. So 113, they're going to take the forfeit. That means they're going to have to bring out their 120-pounder, and Cole Whitehead's going to get a match here. So 120-pound match here. Center Point Urbana is going to have Cole Whitehead, and he will be versing as soon as my computer loads here from down bottom. Cole's in a little hand fighting here, head to head, coming out to the right-hand side, picking up that single leg, keeping that arm. Coming across to a nice double leg takedown for Cole Whitehead on the outside, right outside of the mat. Working a tight wrist, and Tim's going to call him out of bounds here. So we have Cole Whitehead, senior, 8-0 from Center Point Urbana, taking on Luke Johnson, freshman from Independence. Cole's covering on the right-hand side. Nice tight waist on the left-hand side, working that arm bar. He's got that arm bar pretty tight. He's going to run that arm bar, keeping that backside half. Going to switch off.
And Rob, on the black mat, we did get a pin here by Jackson Blue, the senior of North Fayette Valley at heavyweight, over Caleb Dirks, the freshman.
Cole is just running both sides, arm bars, halves on either side. I tell you, oh, and then he just kind of brought him on his lap. We get in turn.
Team point wise right now, it's 48-19.
Cole Whitehead with the pin in 40. What is that, Burke? 42 seconds. Cole Whitehead for his ninth win of the year. Luke Johnson, a freshman, did a nice bridge out, but Cole too tough to him.
On the black mat, Rob, looks like we got a forfeit victory for Jaden Payton of East Buchanan at 106. And the final score, I believe, is going to be 48-25 in favor of North Fayette Valley over East Buchanan.
All right, we're in a weight class 126. We're going to have Brody Burninghouse. Brody Burninghouse versus, once I get it loaded here. A little slower on the computer tonight, Bert.
Yeah, it is.
It's just the
Looks like a Carter Straw, Rob. That's
Carter Straw.
possibly.
I'm not so, I think Carter may be ranked this year, but Brody down for the early 2-point takedown. Carter's working that Butcher series coming around. Brody's still fighting here on the side of the mat here. Carter Straw from Independence with a pin over Brody Burninghouse. 2-1.
On the black mat, Rob, we have an exhibition match. Not quite sure who this is, though. Has it showed up in your computer, Rob, on the black mat?
No, I don't have. I just got the varsity ones up now, but it will not let me load the scramble ones again.
Okay.
So we're gonna have Lucas Gogger. Sometimes nice work if you go back. It'd be nice to go back just to paper and pencil here. We get a little. I know it is nice with the electronic scoring and with all the statistics going on. But I'm gonna have Lucas Gogger from a sophomore from Center Point Urbana taking on Brandon O'Brien from Independence. And Gogger is down with a quick two-legged takedown by Brandon O'Brien from Independence. He lets Lucas up for a 2-1 score. Brandon is working on a 2-on-1 arm bar. Nice double leg. Nice double leg by Brandon O'Brien from Independence.
Boy, that was.
He's going to let Lucas up again.
Not sure
nice job. Lucas going in for a single leg takedown. But Independence, Brandon kind of caught him in that double underhook. Threw him over. Lucas is going to be battling off his back now. Brandon's going to let him up. Away, Lucas, keep battling in there.
We apologize for not quite knowing who's on this black mat, but we do have an exhibition match between two gals here of East Buchanan and North Fayette.
Keep battling, Lucas. Brandon O'Brien from Independence is up 9-2. Excuse me, 9-4. Working the hand. Nice job, Lucas, working on the side. Kind of a side tie here. Nice ankle pick there by Brandon O'Brien for another 2-point takedown over Lucas Gogger. Lucas still battling from the bottom there.
Lucas Gogger, just a sophomore.
Lucas still working from the bottom there.
Going against O'Brien, the senior.
Lucas still battling in there. Brandon's got kind of a grapevine crossface. I think he's going to be able to pin him from there unless he adjusts a little bit, but Lucas is squirming pretty good there. He's got a deep. There's the pin.
Yep.
Brandon O'Brien pin over Lucas Gogger at center point, but I tell you what, I'm going to give
I
Lucas.
think he just got the back points, Rob. I think it was time. I think the
time.
period.
You don't see the.
And I thought the same thing, and then all of a sudden he gave him a 3, and I was like, oh.
Good for Lucas. Here we go. So Lucas is down 14-4 against Brandon O'Brien. Lucas still in there. Brandon working on the double there. Lucas trying to throw that arm by, catching that leg on the outside. 2-point takedown for Brandon O'Brien and just an inside leg sweep. Got back points now and a pin. Pin for Brandon O'Brien over Lucas Gogger. Give Lucas some credit. The kid's pretty tough, and Lucas hung right in there with him.
Yes, he did. Looks like we got Ryan Barth coming over here for CPU, Rob.
Did we get to see him wrestle too?
No, unfortunately he didn't make weight, and but he's going all the way down to 138. And now I think he's wrestling 45 tonight. Or no, it's 38
It's
tonight.
138 right now.
He played football, Rob, at 155, 160. So I mean, it was really tough for him to get down to that, and he didn't quite make it on Tuesday, unfortunately. But hey, Rob, we got another black mat going on here, an exhibition match between North Fayette Valley and East Buchanan. You have to get those names. There's two gals.
Let me get the varsity started here. But we had Ryan Barth from Center Point Urbana taking on Caleb Straw of Independence. And Straw's in a single leg takedown. Wrapped down to a 2-point takedown for Straw. Barth is battling here off the side. A little. Try to catch him there, that double underhook, and Barth wasn't going to have anything of it. Barth's battling here against the Straw kid.
Barth let me know that these guys know each other in the off-season. They're pretty good friends, and should be a good battle tonight.
All right, Burke, let's see if I can get you a CPU. There's a little matchup here between East Buchanan and North Carolina. We have Val Boylan, Burke versus Keely Curley.
Okay.
Looks like Curley just got the pin.
Yep. Against Val of North Fett Valley.
All right. So we still have a 2-1 lead. 2-1 lead from Straw from Independence over Ryan Barth of Center Point Urbana. Straw, oh, nice little fireman's carry there, but Barth blocked it off there. Is that a final over there, Bert?
Yes, it was 48-25 in favor of North Fett Valley of East Buchanan.
48-25. Bert, did you steal my pen?
Oh, I did.
48-25 over, who won?
North Fett Valley.
All right, 48-25 over East Buchanan. All right, so we still got 2-1 here. About 24 seconds left in the first period. Barth center in here.
Team point-wise, Independence leading 18-6.
Barth looks in pretty good condition. Circling here, trying to get that leverage there, Burke. We always talk about. Got to change his level. Barth is in a front headlock here on Straw. All right, end of the first period. Nice period there for Ryan Barth, down 2-1 to Caleb Straw.
Yeah, Barth is looking pretty ripped here. He's in good shape.
All right, so Caleb's going to take the referee position on top on the left-hand side. Not a lot of movement on the whistle there. Straw comes up. Oh, he's trying to do that switch. Ryan's pretty stuck on him here. Trying to work that hat. Oh, he's got an armbar deep.
Yes, he does.
Nice, Barth.
He might have this, Rob.
He's got a pin. Nice job, Ryan Barth over Caleb Straw.
Straw is not happy.
Nice job, Ryan Barth. That was just a half, but Ryan came with authority. I like to see that. Nice job, Ryan Barth from Center Point Urbana.
The junior over the senior.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have a final on the black mat. Round one, North Fayette Valley over East Buchanan, 48-25.
All right, so next match here. Looks like we're going to have Dylan Griswold. Dylan Griswold taking on
Is it Tyler
Trumbley, Jr. from Independence.
All right, we got a senior in Center Point versus a junior.
Some hand fighting there in the middle, looking at some changes, level changes here. Nice single there by Trumbley. Griswold's fighting off. Got that underhook. Trying to sprawl out, kick that leg out. Got the two. 2-point takedown by Trumbley. Got a leg in on the right-hand side. He's taking the opponent out of bounds there. So Griswold will come back to the middle. He'll be in the referee's position. Griswold will be down. Trumbley will cover from the right side. A lot of action right away. He's got a leg in. Trumbley on top. He's got his left leg in on Griswold. Kind of looking for that split. Oh, and now he's looking across that. Cross arm bar across the top. I think he wants to set in there. Dylan's got Dylan flat. Working on that position. Those 2-on-1s underneath.
Yeah, that wrist. Working on that Griswold wrist. Wants to get that wrist out of there.
Trumbley goes back in with the leg inside. Coming across underneath the. Almost looking for the spladle there, Bert. Griswold's up. Got to get that hand control. Potential dangerous because they were both standing up, but
They get the hand
leg in there.
Yeah. Well, Griswold's down early, 2-0.
50 seconds left to go here in the first period. Nice scramble there by Griswold. Trumbley's covering. Gingo I came across to that cradle. Griswold rolled through it though. He's got the cradle in tight though, Bert. Griswold needs, hey,
Yeah, Griswold got out of it. He's a strong
Keep
kid.
coming. He He needs to now turn to his
Come out
hips
the
there,
back
Bert.
door.
He's got to come to the hips. Not
Could
go
get
to
the
the hips.
reversal. He could have this reversal here, Rob.
There he goes.
Got it.
2-point reversal. Dylan Griswold. We got a score of 2-2. 20 seconds left to go in the second period here. Griswold's working on that left arm bar. Got a tight waist around the right-hand side. Tremblay's got his head on his mat. Griswold's almost looking for that tilt. Oh,
Ooh.
nice coming. Nice. All right, so we're going to go third period here.
Wow, this is what you like right here. 2-2.
Independence is going to choose here. He's going to go neutral.
In baseball, you call this a pitcher's duel.
Here we go, 2-2. All right, middle of the mat here. Independence does not want to lock. Oh, Griswold goes in for a single. I'd like to see him come across there, Burke, instead of trying to turn the corner there.
Yep, you talk about that.
Trying to pull on his ankle there. Tim's not going to let him stay here very long. They're going to go probably in a stalemate. There it is. Right
You
there,
called it.
stalemate.
You called that.
All right, 1:43 left to go in this last period.
A little excitement in the CPU gym tonight, Rob, right now.
All right, head to head. Griswold's fighting, a little hand fighting there with Tremblay. Tremblay shoots from the outside single there. He's got his head up there on the inside. Trying to turn. He does have that arm hook. If Dylan puts his other hand on, they can give him the two, and there's the two
Oh,
by
they did.
Tremblay.
Yep, they got it. Nice thing about this, Rob, though, if he can get out, Griswold's really good at takedowns, and that's his strength. So if he can just get an escape here.
We've got 4-2 Tyler Tremblay from Independence over Dylan Griswold.
Got a minute 10, though, to work.
We got a 2-1 underneath here, trying to dig one out. Pretty parallel on the parallel. Yep, there we go, Tim. I like to see that, making that top guy wrestle. Top guy, Tremblay has got a warning for not moving. He's got a half on the opposite side. Dylan pulls it off. 50 seconds left to go here in the third. Dylan's moving a little bit.
Yes, he
Things
is.
moving.
Looking out that back door.
I'd like to see a reversal here, Burke. Ooh, got a cradle on the bottom side. Griswold, stand up.
Yes.
Take him off. And he's got a
got it.
cradle again.
Oh!
Another.
Uh-oh.
Tremblay got
Get off the shoulder, Gris.
And Tremblay had him that.
Down deep.
Just got what a fury there at the end.
25 seconds to
And I
go.
tell you what, Burke, I like that. Even though he got pinned, he's down. He's got to make something happen there. He just got caught there, but nice match there by
Yes, it was.
Griswold.
Yes, it was.
If you're going to
Exciting.
go down, you might as well go down fighting there, Burke. Good scramble, but Griswold's on the short end with a pin by Tremblay from Independence.
24-12 now in favor of Independence as we go to the 152 match.
Looks like we're going to have Will Gearhold. Will Gearhold from Center Point sophomore versus Tegan McInee from Independence junior.
Mm-hmm.
Little circle in there in the middle of the mat there. McInee's shot a few times. He's in the front headlock on Will Gearhold. He went near ankle. Nice takedown by McInee of Independence. Went right to an arm bar, right hand arm bar, 2-1. Kind of working that half Nelson on the left side, keeping that wrist buried on the right.
See if Gearhold can get out of here.
Coming across. Working his waist back down. McInee's doing a nice job riding Will right now. Looks like he's got an arm bar on the right side there, Burke, and he's got the arm on the left. Oh, he's going to run the half here, Burke.
He worked the other side.
Nice job.
Gearhold's in trouble. See if he can work out of it.
Got him 1 minute to get out of here.
Yep.
Tough match there for Will Gearhold, but he fights there hard. Loses to Tegan McInee of Independence, junior.
All right, we got Foreman here for CPU. Got that hair going.
All right, so we're at 160 here, Burke.
Yep, sophomore for CPU, Tyler Foreman. This looks like Dalton Hoover. I hear the Independence crowd yelling Hoove. So I'm assuming that's Dalton Hoover.
Tyler Foreman, sophomore, taking on Dalton Hoover, Independence, junior. Got the double underhooks and almost into that front headlock there.
Foreman will give you everything he's got.
Take down there by Dalton Hoover over Tyler Foreman. front headlock to a single. He's got a 2-on-1 arm bar underneath. He's got a chicken wing there, come across. He's got a wrist tight. He's going to run it, Burke, right around the head. Ooh, double chicken.
Oh,
that's
yes.
in tight.
Although Foreman makes...
That's tight, Burke. That's a double underhook chicken wing.
Oh, boy. 32 seconds in the first period.
That looks pretty tough. But nice job of Tyler Foreman going out and get the match. I like that.
You know what? Tyler will learn from that. He's a sophomore.
I like that our kids wrestle too. Burke. I don't like to see those, the forfeits, this and that. You got a kid in your weight class that's going to wrestle.
Yep.
All right, so we got weight class 170 here. We have Colin Hoskins from Center Point Urbana. And he will be taking on, what's your guess here, Burke? There's like 4
Well,
of them there.
yeah, I'm going to go with Mitch Johnson. How's that?
All right, you, daily double, Burke, or just a...
I'm going to go with Mitch Johnson. I think I'm final answer.
Final answer, all right. Wait for my mouse to stop running here on my computer. So we have Colin Hoskins Jr. from Center Point Urbana taking on Mitch Johnson from Independence. So,
did my homework.
there you go. All right, middle of the circle here. Colin doing some hand fighting.
Well, he was excited.
Back in the middle.
Rob, he was excited today. I talked to him in the hallway about this match tonight, this Independence one. So this should be a good one.
Colin's working on a 2-on-1. Johnson's kind of in a front headlock, but Hoskins got control of that 2-on-1 arm bar. Lots of reshots here. Kind of break away and nice little God, he almost had that fireman's carry, Burke. Kind of he had that elbow caught. Nice shot by Colin, just slid through there. So 2-point takedown. 2-point takedown by Mitch Johnson.
Escaped though by
Colin, 2-1.
Colin 2-1.
A lot of action here in the middle.
1 minute to go in the first period. This could be a heck of a match here, Rob.
Hoskins, middle here. Mitch Johnson doing a lot of... Hoskins in on a good single there. Buried the elbow underneath. Keep walking, Hoskins. Keep walking around. It's 2.
Yes, he got it. Oh!
Almost had to take a couple back points there.
3-2 in favor of Hoskins at this point.
He's got a power half. Working that Butcher now series. Look at that Turk, excuse me. Working that Turk. Come on, Hoskins. Walk it.
18 seconds to go in the first,
Walk
Rob.
it. There he goes. Now big. Count him, Bob. He still has it there. Gonna come in. Nice job. Nice period there by Mitch Johnson and Colin Hoskins.
Very entertaining. Good wrestling.
Hope we didn't blow any speakers up. Right?
Right now it's 36-12 team point wise in favor of Independence. We're at the 170-pound match. Second period starting 3-2, Colin Hoskins.
All right, so second period here. Referee position, Colin Hoskins is in the bottom position. Mitch Johnson's on top. Nice switch there by Colin Hoskins. Get your 2.
Yes, he did.
Nice reversal there. Come on, Colin. Pull that arm out. Colin's doing a nice little crossface there.
Working that wrist.
He does a nice job covering those hips too. Breaking him down. Colin's working from the left-hand side there. Nice tight waist. Colin is on the left-hand side, trying to try tight waist on the right-hand side for those that are listening at home.
A lot of times you'll see guys, Rob, they're tired, working top, maybe stalling. And that's not Colin right now. He's working a lot of different moves, combination moves, working things.
He's got, he had a leg in there for a while, but he's just trying to pull that 2-on-1 out. He's got that bar arm, that little chicken wing on the right-hand side. Gonna try to make a, he brought his waist up with him. 52 seconds left to go here in the second period. Colin Hoskins is up 5-2 into Mitch Johnson.
Come on, Mitch!
Crowd's getting kind of anticipating something happening here. 37 seconds to go in the second.
territory over here too, Bert.
Yes, we are. We're in Mustang territory over here.
All right, Colin. Good right out. I think don't get out of bounds. Stay in. Let this clock keep running here. Colin's working both sides real well though. Kind of working that cross face. That 2-on-1.
And they're calling out of bounds.
All right, so Colin's got to keep him down 14 seconds here. Got to keep him down. No easy points here.
Yep, even just one. You don't want to give it up here.
No easy points here. Right away, Colin's got to know what's my first move. He goes far
nice.
ankle. Yep, far ankle.
And that should be just enough to
Working on that left arm bar.
eat up this period.
All right, so going into the third period here. Third period, we have Colin Hoskins over Mitch Johnson, 5-2. Third period here. It's going to be Mitch Johnson's choice. He's going to choose down. Hoskins 5-2. 2 minutes left to go here, starting the third period. Mitch is up right away.
All right, Rob, if you're Colin Hoskins here, do you let him up here?
No, not when you're 5-2, you're up by 3 here.
Okay.
It's 2 on because you're going to take down. What I would do here is I would ride him as hard as you could here, Bert. He's going to still work on both sides. Colin's done this long enough. He's got to keep him down, and then maybe within the last minute, instead of getting the warning, I would keep him down until you got the warning, Bert.
As long as you can.
And then I would probably cut him, and hopefully that you're going to give up. Because if you're going to cut him, you're going to give him the
Yep,
one.
now you got a chance for a takedown for a tie.
And you got a tie, so I think he doesn't want to give up the reversal. He'd rather give up the one than the two, but he's riding him pretty hard. Finish it.
Oh
Cannot
boy.
give up the two, Bert. He's got to let it go. So right now we've got a scramble here. Colin still has the leg. Can't give up the two, Bert. All right, so he's reversal 2 for Johnson. So we have 4-5, and Johnson's going to cut him. So we're going to have a 6-4 match. We're going to be out of bounds here.
Maybe not.
Get the two. Get the two. Oh! All right, so we have a 6-4 lead. Colin Hoskins
45 seconds to go in the third period.
over Mitch Johnson. Middle of the circle. He's pushing on Colin in middle, hand fighting. Shot by Mitch Johnson. Oh, he got caught. And two takedown by Mitch Johnson. We got to score 6-6. And he got the choke right there at the last second of Colin Hoskins. We got 20 seconds left. Just got caught there, scrambling. Mitch got the 2-point takedown to tie up, and now we're going to get a 3-point takedown. Come on, Colin, keep fighting in there. 10 seconds left to go. What a match by Mitch Johnson and Colin Hoskins.
Yeah,
He's going to lose 9-6.
clap your hands, fans. That was a good one.
Mitch Johnson, senior over junior Colin Hoskins. All right, so we're going to have weight class 182. We're going to have Juwan, Dan Juwan.
Senior. Looks like Marcus Beatty for Independence. He's a junior. Good running back as well for the football team.
Dan Juwan is, Beatty's got a front headlock on Dan. Nice shot. Juwan's going to come around and try to get the single there. I think Beatty thought he was going to be able to turn him over. Juwan is still fighting. We got the 2-point takedown by Beatty. And are we going to get any back points here, Bert?
I don't
Nice
think
work
so.
by Juwan.
Yeah.
Beatty thought he was going to walk out, and Juwan was going to
Lay over, lay down, yeah.
Nice job on Dan Juwan battling here against Marcus Beatty, Jr. Juwan is on the referee's position on the bottom. Marcus is covering the top. Juwan's doing a nice job scrambling out. Marcus got a front headlock. They're going to let him go.
Escape by Juwan.
Nice double leg takedown by Beatty. Gave him the escape and then came up and gave him another double leg takedown. Beatty's controlling the legs. He's got an arm bar.
Oh boy.
Oh, Juwan's all right. I just think Beatty didn't get it off.
Yeah, he did.
Juwan.
Juwan battled though.
Battling out. Gonna give up 3 more near fall points.
39-12 in favor of Independence right now. Team point wise, we're at the 182 weight match. Just about a minute and 20 into this first period. Marcus Beatty leads 7-1.
Beatty's got a near side cradle. Lets it go.
Juwan will battle you. He's showing that right now tonight.
Down 7-1 to Marcus Beatty of Independence Jr. 22 left in the first. Bottom in the half. Back points. Couldn't see if it was a half or not, Burke, but that score there, I'm not sure if it was a Turk or what. We got just a 2-point near fall.
Yep, 9-1.
I still have the habit of looking up the scoreboards, Bert.
Like someone unplugged him inadvertently.
All right, here we go. I thought maybe that we didn't pay the electric bill or with all the neighborhood Christmas lights we got going on, Bert.
Yeah, a little outage.
All right, here we go. Start of the second period. Marcus Beatty is up 9-1 on Dan Juwan. Juwan's in on a nice single.
Nice shot there by Juwan.
I like that he's battling against Marcus because I think Beatty's got a pretty good record here. Love when kids battle, Bert. Compete.
Yeah.
Oh! That was a nice little 2-on-1 roll through cradle.
Dan's got to get that left arm out. Be in trouble here, Rob.
Tilt on the cradle, Bert, sorry. Make sure I got the rest of it lined up here. He's got that arm just buried in the back. Not sure Beatty's expecting this, Bert.
Yeah, I think he was looking for a little more of an easier match.
9-1.
Second period. About a minute 12 to go in the second period.
Tilting back the other way.
This could be a tough one for Juwan to get out of right here, Rob. Yep.
Marcus Beatty over Dan Juwan of Center Point, Urbana. Second period, so about 2:57.
Got a freshman here for Independence, Brady McDonald, going against a senior for CPU, Henry Hinkst. Just his second year in wrestling. Went out last year and really enjoyed it, and he's back for some more fun here. Henry Hinkst.
All right, once they get loaded here.
This is a 195-pound match.
Takedown by Independence over Hinkst. Double leg takedown. Took him right to his back. Brady McDonald, freshman, taking on Henry Hinkst, like Burke said, senior. Double leg takedown right to his back. Henry is fighting hard.
Yep.
And a pin by Brady McDonald with a pin over senior Henry Hinkst.
Just 28 seconds in, first period. 51-12 Independence.
All right, so 220-pound here. We got Bisick against Corver Hupke.
Senior again for CPU. First year off of wrestling for Bisick in a while. Good to see him out for wrestling this year.
Little fact here, Coach Burke, that Corver Hupke wrestling here, his grandfather was a coach, or was a longtime coach at Cherokee and coached me back in the early 90s.
All right.
How great is that, huh?
That's cool.
His son
Coach
sitting
sold
to the-
Rob back in those days, huh?
His son sitting to the left of me.
Oh, that's who you were visiting with earlier.
Yep.
Okay, I got you.
Bisick is in there, hand fighting with Corver.
I'm not so sure Bisick just did get hit in the mouth there.
Looked like more of a nose.
Nose, yeah, might have.
Nice little takedown there by Corver, just a little more pressure here. Corver's trying to do a little breaking down the hips, coming across with the ankle. Working on that power half. He's got that right forearm in the back of Bisick's head.
I know you enjoy these big guys, Rob. You were a heavyweight wrestler yourself back in the day. I know you like these big guys.
Fancy polar bears, Bert.
Mm-hmm. It's always fun.
So Corver's still riding top here on Bisick. Working on a 2-on-1. He's trying to dig that 2-on. Nice job putting a lot of pressure on Bisick's top half head there. Trying to dig that head arm out. Oh, comes across on the half. He's got it. Got a nice little arm bar on the right-hand side. Got a 2-on-1 here. Corver on top.
Hupke, just a sophomore, too.
Played offensive line this year for the Independence football team.
Yeah, he'll be a player on the football field as well. Good wrestler.
Oh, pull that arm out. Nice job, Bisick battling out. Got to kind of in that butcher there coming across. Bisick's fighting off pretty hard.
Uh-oh. Oh, boy.
Pinned by Corver Hupke over Bisick. Alex Bisick.
Minute 50 into the first period. 57-12 in favor of Independence as we go to the heavyweight division.
Got Caden Neal from Centerpoint, Urbana.
And Tono Cornell for Independence. Freshman.
All right, here we go. Heavyweight, 285. Tono Cornell from Independence. Cade's in on a single leg. Single leg. Takedown by Cade Neal, 2-0. Cade Neal's bringing him back down to the mat. Tono comes right back up again. I think Cade Neal just put legs in.
Wow.
Working that turret. Neal's got him pinned. Nice job, Caden Neal. Pin over Tono Cornell of Independence. All right, so we're going to go to weight class. Going from the heavies to the lights. We're going to 106. 106, and then Independence is going to get a forfeit here.
Caden Kramer looks like he's a freshman.
Yep. And then 113.
I think that's it, Rob. That's where we started at it, right? So it's like final score is going to be 63-18 Independence.
63-18. 63-18. All right, Burke.
CPU does end on a high note with Caden Neal, the heavyweight, getting a nice pin there.
Well, that first round, Burke, only took an hour and 25 minutes, so I think we had as many scramble matches as we did varsity matches there, Burke.
Well, North Fifth Valley and East Buchanan are definitely going to be arrested, that's for sure.
So, Burke, do you want me to go through some of these advertising?
Yeah, we got it. Let's talk first about Centerpoint Bank and Trust. They offer a wide range of banking services. They're invested in the community, and it all starts with our students. Best of luck to CPU from Centerpoint Bank and Trust. And the Storm Zone Athletic Center is a full-service gym. They offer cardio equipment, circuit and free weights, tanning, personal training, group fitness, massage, and martial arts. Group fitness classes include yoga, cardio kickboxing, bar, work, and more. For more info, visit the Storm Zone Facebook page. Keystone Savings Bank invites you to see them for your mortgage loan needs and check out their CD specials. Keystone Savings Bank is a member of FDIC and an equal opportunity lender. Complete Automotive. They specialize in auto body paint repair and overall collision work on all vehicles, big and small. Stop in today for a free estimate at Complete Automotive. Centerpoint Insurance. Their mission is to provide each and every client with superior customer service and cost-effective insurance programs tailored to meet their needs. Regardless of the size or scope of the business, their goal is to establish valuable relationships with their clients. That's Centerpoint Insurance. Centerpoint Family Dentistry, a small-town dental practice with small-town touches of thoughts and caring and personal attention. Best of luck to CPU from Doctors Hickey and Anderson at Centerpoint Family Dentistry. Flowers by Shayna. They invite you to check out their selection on their Facebook page and website at flowersbyshayna.com. Best of luck to CPU on the mat and on the court. That's Flowers by Shayna. Edward Jones and financial advisor Andy Woolridge are proud to support the CPU student body and the area communities of Centerpoint and Urbana. Best of luck to the Storm Pointers this season. And Centerpoint Foods reminds you to shop local and win big. Centerpoint Foods is proud to sponsor CPU students and the area communities. And Discerning Wealth. It's a private wealth advisory practice of Ameriprise Financial Services, LLC. They are dedicated to helping you make better financial decisions. Best of luck to CPU from Discerning Wealth. And CPU All Sports Booster Club. They support CPU athletics financially and promoting school pride. Meetings are held the second Wednesday of each month at 6 p.m. in the high school room, 1230. The Booster Club buys unis, updates equipment in the weight room, plus many more purchases to support CPU athletics. They even sponsor a membership drive. They host a homecoming cookout and Little League basketball and wrestling tournaments. Thanks to all who support the CPU All Sports Booster Club, and good luck to the Storm & Pointers. Rob, what's your thoughts tonight so far on round one?
Well, I'm interested to see this round two with CPU and North Fayette. And I know North Fayette won 48-25 over East Buchanan, but I think we match up a little bit better with them, so I'm looking forward to that round two. I tell you what, year in and year out, Independence, just solid. I mean, they fill their weights. They've got, you can just tell with some of their, the scramble matches or what you call the exhibition matches, some of those kids are like, whew, they be wrestling and filling out some, weight classes around the area, but, you're just in there with that. And I tell you what, iron sharpens iron. So when you got those
guys in the room
wrestling and you got kids that, you have it there at the top, and I was talking to Independence there when you got the Straw and the McNamee and the Hoovers, and Mitch Johnson and Beatty and McDonald. I mean, it just goes on and on and on. And if you look at their weight classes, Bert, 145, they got 5 guys. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 152, 1, 2, 3. 160, 1, 2, 3, 4. So they're so deep that every night you gotta wrestle in the rest of the room to keep to hold your weight class. So kudos to Independence and always having a full lineup and extra kids out. But Coach Grinnan and Coach Wessendorf will have our kids ready to go for this next round match, and we're filling out the weight class, which is always good to see that you're filling out the weights. But again, starting young with some young kids. Always loved wrestling, because I tell you what, you can go on the mat and you have to wrestle every match. We had a couple of kids in that first round for us up, 2 or 3 points here. You have a mad scramble, you get caught, you get pinned. It doesn't matter if you were up 6-2 or 6-5. You get pinned, guess what? It's over. So yeah, I'm looking forward to this next match with CPU and North Fayette, just because I like to see the matchups a little bit different. But again, I always like to enjoy watching wrestling and all that good stuff. So kind of excited. I think we are going to have some scramble matches or exhibition matches to get started here. But
well, Robin, we do got some results from last week. I was going to just kind of review some of the things from CPU. If you missed something, Friday, December 8th, the CPU girls beat Dyersville Beckman 67-61, and our boys basketball team just last Tuesday lost to a very good Marion squad 62-57. Good job by our boys battling that one. On Tuesday the 8th, Storm Pointer Wrestlers, that was last Tuesday as well, did participate in a home dual meet, and they went 2-1 on the night, beating Central Decatur and Washington High School. They came out in the short end, though, against Anamosa. Oh, question? So, also, on Friday, December 11th, the basketball teams are facing Maquoketa. The girls' lower-level game starts at 6 o'clock, followed by the varsity. The boys will host the lower-level games here at CPU, starting at 4:30, 6, and 7:30 for the varsity. The boys' game will be on the Stormcast, starting 15 minutes before game time. And Saturday, December 12th, the girls' basketball team will host Waverly Shell Rock. Lower-level games start at 2. The varsity game begins at 5. The Stormcast will be on air 15 minutes before game time. And next Monday, December 14th, our JV wrestlers will travel to Witten-Shellsburg for a tournament at 5 o'clock. So good luck to the JV guys there. And also on Monday the 14th, the high school band from CPU will have their concert at 6 p.m., followed by the vocal concert at CPU at 7. And next Tuesday, December 15th, the Storm & Pointer basketball teams will play South Tama, the Trojans. The girls are at Tama, and the boys will host the Trojans. Lower level games start at 4:30, followed by the varsity sometime around 7:30. So plan to attend, listen, or watch, and support CPU athletics.
All right, Burke, looks like they're getting the mats cleaned off here. Coaches are talking to a couple of officials. So what we'll have here is round two. Round two will have CPU taking on North Fayette Valley, Independence taking on East Buchanan, and we'll start at weight class 120. 120. So coaches are getting their wrestlers up and ready to go here, getting their exhibition wrestlers up and ready to go. Shout out to Scott Kriegel for all that he does for our athletics and activities around here. Getting two wrestling meets set up this week and some basketball games. A long week for Mr. Kriegel, and appreciate everything he does for our district and our schools. Again, a shout out to our fans here tonight. I think they're looking for, we have our officials on the mats. Do our flips here, and we're going to get back to some wrestling here. Again, I'll look at some matchups here for CPU. CPU versus North Fayette at 120. You'll have, it looks like Nick Koch versus Cole Whitehead. These are all preliminary matches, so not sure they'll happen. Looks like weight class 126, we'll have Brody Burninghouse versus Jacob German from North Fayette. 132, you have Lucas Gauger, and he'll be facing off about Braden Ellis. And at 138, we'll have Ryan Barth that had a nice round win, first duel tonight against Jesse Grimes. And at 145, you'll have Dylan Griswold versus Brendan Wander. 152, you have Will Gearhole facing Alex Strife. 160, you'll have Tyler Foreman versus Dylan Lurch. 170, Colin Hoskins will take on Derek Berger. 182, we'll have Dan Juwan versus Kale Rogers. 195, it looks like it might be Henry Hinkst versus Isaiah Corbin. At 220, Alex Bisek will match up with, looks like North Fayette will have it open. And then at heavyweight, we'll have Caden Neal versus Jackson Blue, and Caden Neal looked good tonight in his first duel win, or his first match in the first duel there. East Buchanan will be taking on Independence, and some of the matchups you'll look there. At 106, you'll have a Jaden Payton versus Caden Kramer. 113, it looks like this open for East Buchanan, but you'll have Kale Whelan from Independence. 120, Sam Cook versus Luke Johnson of Independence. 126, Colton Torres of East Buchanan versus Carter Straw from Independence. Weight class 132, you could have AJ Kramer from East Buchanan versus Brandon O'Brien. Weight class 138, Ethan Thompson versus Caleb Straw. 145, Tanner Thurn from East Buchanan. Looks like he'll be matched up against Tyler Trumbley. 152, TJ Law will be matched up against Independence Tegan McAnee. 160, Tate Foltz. Looks like he'll be matched up with Dalton Hoover. 170, Nick Starr will match up against Mitch Johnson. Again, these are all preliminary matches. 182 is open for East Buchanan, but that'll be Marcus Beatty of Independence. Weight class 195 for East Buchanan has Bailey Thorpe, and it'll be matched up against Brady McDonald from Independence. And then 220, Luke Recker from East Buchanan will wrestle Corver Hupke. And then at heavyweight, Cody Fox or Caleb Dirks from East Buchanan will wrestle against Tono Cornell or Jake Siddles of East Buchanan and Independence. So looks like Independence and East Buchanan get ready to flip here. Looks like Bob Murphy is going to start on the black and gold mat. We're going to start with a couple of exhibition matches here. So we have, all right, so here we go on the black and gold mat. We have CPU taking on North Fayette. We're going to have Maria Brown will be taking on Leslie Graves of North Fayette Valley. Looks like Graves is on a headlock. Maria's already dealt with one of these tonight. Somebody trying to headlock her, and she just brings the girl down with an inside leg trip. Maria Brown for a 2-point takedown over Graves of North Fayette. She's got a 2-on-1 there, kind of a chicken wing. Arm bar, rolls her through. She's going to settle. Needs to settle in there. She's going to have a 3-point takedown. Tell Maria's wrestled for a while. She did panic in there, Burke. She kind of scrambled a little bit. Turned into a headlock, and now she's just going to sit back. Pull that head up. Pin. Pin there in about 40 seconds. 40 seconds for Maria Brown.
2 pins tonight.
Yeah, Leslie Graves with North Fayette Valley. All right, we're going to have our next wrestler tonight. We're going to have Zoe Whitty. Zoe Whitty, and she will be, I'm not sure, Burke, if, will we have any exhibition matches over here with East Buchanan and Independence? I wouldn't think so, but.
Yeah, I don't think so either. I think they're just waiting on time right now.
All right, so we have Zoe Whitty, and she will be wrestling versus.
All right, I think they're ready to get started here now, Rob, over here on the black mat.
Are they? We're going to have Zoe Whitty of Center Point Urbana taking on Haley Walvatney of North Fayette Valley. And normally I wouldn't be able to pronounce that, but we've had some Walvatneys around here,
Yes,
Bert,
we
so I
have.
looked at that and I was like, hey, I can pronounce that one.
A couple of them.
I think when I first started that a couple years ago, I think I put Walvatney. So Zoe Whitty, Center Point Urbana versus Haley Walvatney from North Fayette Valley. Zoe Whitty's right in there on the attack. Some hand fighting.
And on the East Buchanan
nice
side.
single leg by Zoe Whitty.
Look at that.
Now she needs to look for the half. She needs to look up. Put the half in. Kind of dig that arm out. Nice job by Zoe Whitty on the nice single leg. Pulls her back on. So Burke, are we live here?
Yes, we are.
Right here?
It's a 120-pound match, Rob, on the black mat.
Zoe Whitty kind of got out of position here, gave up the 2-point reversal.
Luke Johnson's the 120-pounder from Independence. He's got the early takedown. He leads 2-0, and he got 2 back points over Sam Cook of East Buchanan. So it's 4-0 right now in favor of Independence.
All right, so Zoe Whitty is down at the bottom. Score's tied 2-2. She had a nice single leg takedown. She's got out of position there, battling for that pin. And Haley Walvatney got the reversal for 2.
Luke Johnson will get the pin for Independence about 58 seconds into the first period. 6-0 Independence.
All right, Bob, let's make them wrestle over here. 45 seconds left to go in the second period here. All right, Burke, you got names here for the varsity of East Buchanan Independence?
We do, Rob. This is 126. Looks like Carter Straw for Independence.
Yep.
And for 126, Colton Torres, East Buck. He's a freshman.
I think they're looking at time here. Tim is asking if it's good enough to run time, if it is. All right, so we have 24 seconds left to go in the second period here. We have Zoe Whitty over Walvatney from North Fayette, 2-2. Zoe's going to have to go back down. Referee's position from the bottom position. Walvatney is going to cover. She is going to cover from the left side. So the tight waist with the right arm.
On the black mat, we have a takedown by Straw and Independence over Torres.
Zoe Whitty flat on the mat here. Walvatney working on the left-hand side, working on the 2-on-1. 16 seconds left to go in this match.
Straw working the arm against Torres on the black mat.
Come up, Zoe. And she gets the reversal.
Yes, she did.
With 2 seconds left. Reversal by Zoe Whitty. Make it a 4-2 wrestling match here.
Two nothing right now in favor of Independence. Minute to go in the first period. Torres working to get a escape here for East Buchanan.
All right, so we have a 4-2 lead here for Zoe Whitty. Oh, she needs a... Oh, she's got kind of a half/slash butcher, but she's got back points. I think Zoe's going to get a pin here, Bert. Adjust here, Zoe. Adjust a little bit. You got Coach Wessendorf and Coach Grennan giving her directions on the side here.
You got Carter Straw getting
on,
back
Whitty.
points here.
Come on, Whitty. Keep it. Just squeeze. Just squeeze. He get it? She did.
She did.
Looks
All
like
right.
North Fayette coach is not pleased about something to Bob Murphy.
And on the black mat, Rob, we got a pin.
Congratulations on Zoe Whitty with the pin.
Carter Straw with the pin for the 126-pound match over Colton Torres. 12-0 in favor of Independence as we go to the 132-pound match.
Congratulations to Zoe Whitty. North Fayette coach talking to Bob Murphy. I think he's talking about if she didn't have an arm with the headlock. Bob is talking about May here. Yeah, I think Bob may have missed it or not missed it, but the coaches and officials are good together. He did call the pin. So Zoe Whitty, nice pin over Wabotny from North Fayette. Good for her.
And at 132 on the black mat, Brandon O'Brien of Independence got a win by forfeit at 132. And we're now at the 138-pound match. Looks like Caleb Straw and Ethan Thompson, both seniors, going at it right here at 138.
All right, Burke, we're getting ready for varsity matches over here. So I'm going to go. I'll be able to give you some better names out here, Burke, but I think you're getting them. All right, so we have North Fayette CPU captains and coaches on the black and gold mat waiting for the flip.
The score right now on the black mat is 18-0 in favor of Indee.
All right, I think we're going to start off here, Bert, weight class 120. They're going to, North Fayette is going to have to send their wrestler first, and then Cole Whitehead is just waiting across the mat for North Fayette to check in first. Looks like Cole Whitehead is going to have another match here. Wait for them to check in.
Caleb Straw with a nice single leg, looking to get a takedown here on the black mat, and he does. Ethan Thompson for East Buchanan.
All right, Bob, let's go. North Fayette's got to check in first. All right, they are going to check in, and Cole Whitehead's going to have another match tonight. Looks like now on the computer we got Cole Whitehead versus Nick Koch, sophomore from North Fayette Valley. All right, so here in the middle of the mat, some hand fighting there in the middle. Cole's got that leverage. Putting that pressure on it, chest to chest a little bit. All right.
Rob on the black mat. On the black mat, Rob, Caleb Straw of Independence does get the pin over Ethan Thompson with 54 seconds to go in the second period. So 24-0 team point-wise in favor of Independence right now over East Buck.
All right, so it looks like Cole had choice, and he's going to take down right now, down 5-0. 5-0 to Nick Koch from North Fayette. Cole controlled that whole first 2 minutes. Cole's working from the bottom here. Looks like Koch is trying to, got a leg in, trying to come across another leg, almost to like to try to get him to a spladle position here.
145-pound match to get ready to start on the black mat here. Cole. Tyler Trumby for Independence and Cole. Tanner Thurm for East Buchanan.
Yep, Cole's going to shake out here the back door here. Bob may stop it as a stalemate, but Cole's going to keep working here. Cole's going to keep working here. He's never really in a bad position, Bert. And he doesn't panic.
Yeah.
A lot of times those really good wrestlers, they don't panic. Like they've been there before. So Cole comes on the back door, and he's going to get the reversal.
Nice.
Nice reversal by Cole Whitehead. Up 7-0 on a very tough Nick Koch. Cole's got a leg in coming across, backside, trying to work on that arm bar. Good balance, doesn't get too high, doesn't kind of elongate.
Nice.
You talked to Mrs. Herring or any English, you thought they elongates yet, Bert?
No, but I like it. Good verbiage.
All right, so Cole's still controlling the top half here. He's got almost both legs in, but just got the right leg in. Stalemate here. Until they untangle there. All right, so we got 36 seconds left in the second period. Cole Whitehead up 7-0 over Nick Koch of North Fayette Valley.
On the black mat here at the 145-pound, Tyler Tremblay has an early lead, 5-0 right now over Tanner Thurm.
So Cole is still controlling the top half here. Got an arm bar on the right. Coming across, got the back arm, or left arm. Cole's trying to run it here. He's going to try to bring him on his lap a little bit, just kind of stretch him out a little bit. Oh, he's going to walk. He's going to make another step. He makes one more step, Burke. There's the back points again. He just sits through here, Burke. Just stay right there, not sit through, but just sits there. 5. Yep. There it is right there.
Oh.
Nope. All right. Another 3-point. So it's going to be 13-0.
On the black mat, Robert, and start the 152-pound match. 30-0 right now. Independence over East Buchanan.
All right. So right now, Cole Whitehead has got a major decision over Nick Koch. Cole's working from the bottom there. Careful on that knee, Bob. All right, so it's stalemate. Cole go back to neutral position here. Cole up 10-0. 1:43 left. Nice shot there by Cole. Gonna keep that one underhook. I don't think he wants to be in that front headlock too much. He's not gonna panic.
There it is.
See? No panic there by Cole. Kind of got out of position a little bit in that front headlock. Nice scramble there by Cole Whitehead. With another 2-point takedown, up 12-0.
TJ Lau in the 152 match here on the black mat for East Bucks. It has an early 2-0 lead here in the first period over Tegan McEnany.
Cole gets 3 more points here, and there it is right there. He's going to get a tech fall. He's going to win this match 15-0.
You gonna go for the pin here, Rob?
He's going to stay in there as long as he can, and there we go. There's the 3, 15 points, 15-0 Cole Whitehead.
Ooh, a nice move by McEnany on the black mat here for Independence.
All right, nice win there
still
by
up 2-0.
Cole Whitehead. All right, so we have weight class 120. 120. Brody Burninghouse is going to get the forfeit. $126. All right, 126 we're going to have. So you got a 2-0 lead over here, right, Burke? Or is it 5-0?
It was 2-0. Lyle got a 5-0 lead on that back points here in the end of the first period, so it's 5-0.
All right, so we're going to have Lucas. We're going to have weight class 132, Center Point Urbana and North Fayette Valley. We're going to have Lucas Gogger versus. We've got 2 or 3 at this weight class for North Fayette, so it's going to be Lucas Gogger taking on Braden Ellis. And Ellis with the early 2-point takedown. Gogger working from the bottom here.
On the black mat here, 7-0 right now. TJ Lau in control. Midway through the second period. 152-pound match. 30-0 right now, team point wise by Independence.
Gogger's still at the bottom here. We have Braden Ellis kind of working on a 2-on-1 underneath. Working on that. He does have an arm bar. And he's going to walk the head. You have that wing. Left arm pretty tight in there, almost like a wing, driving him through. He's going to sit, stay right in there. Chest to chest, they're going to try to adjust chest to chest there for Brandon Ellis on Lucas Gogger. Still has the arm bar.
Hey, Rob, good to hear the thumps and cheers of these cheerleaders in wrestling, too.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? These girls work hard in the off season. They're excited to be out here cheering these guys on, and girls as well.
Nice job for Lucas Gogger to fight off his back there. Down 5-0.
He's got a stalling call on Independence, now 8-0 TJ Lau.
All right. Lucas Gogger still down 5-0 to Brandon Ellis. Ellis is working on, got a leg in. Gogger still fighting from the bottom there. Bob is going to warn Lucas from not moving, staying parallel there. Looks like we got a pin from East Buchanan there, Bert.
TJ Lau will get the pin at 152, and now East Buchanan's on the board, 30-6 now in favor of Indee, as we go to 160 pound.
All right, so we have Lucas Gogger going to the second period here, down 5-0 to Braden Ellis. Braden Ellis is going to defer here. So Gogger's going to go.
Looks like 160. It's going to be a forfeit win for Independence, 36-6.
Lucas Gogger's going to choose top here, see if he can get something moving here on top.
I believe for the 170 match, this is going to be Mitch Johnson, I believe.
All right.
And for, oh, this is Justin Wood. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Yep, Justin Wood. Okay, the senior for Independence will wrestle here against Nick Starr, the sophomore Independence.
All right, so we're going to go back here. Lucas Gogger, black and gold mat.
And Wood with an early takedown on the black mat. Ooh, 2-0 lead early on.
Lucas continue to wrestle hard here on the black and gold mat. Still coming up, trying to get some offense moving here.
So Lucas Gogger down 9-0. Let's see if he can scramble, Rob. Still got time.
Working hard from the back. But he gets up, he can get some offense moving here. So hopefully Bob's got him working on the edge of the mat there.
Justin Wood got in the cradle, got Nick Starr in the cradle, and got the pin with, it's like 43 seconds in.
All right,
Nice
so
job by Nick Wood.
1:15 left in the second period. With Lucas Gogger down 9-1.
Independence takes the lead here, 42-6 over East Buck. And the 182 match for Independence will be Marcus Beatty.
2-point takedown. Again for Braden Ellis. Going to bring it to 11-1. Second period for Lucas Gogger.
Looks like Beatty will get the victory by forfeit. 48-6 Independence. The 195-pound match. Looks like Brady McDonald, a freshman for Independence, against Bailey Thorpe, the 195-pound senior from East Buchanan.
All right, Gogger just got pinned by Braden from North Fayette Valley. Nice battle there for Lucas Gogger there.
He's just a sophomore. He's learning.
Yep.
Taking a few thumps, but
Working
he'll learn
hard
from
in
it.
there. Pinned by Braden Ellis over Lucas Gogger. All right, so we're going to have Rath from Center Point Urbana.
Nice takedown there by Brady McDonald. Early 2-0 lead. Going to get some back points, and he does get the pin. McDonald over Bailey Thorpe of East Buchanan. Team score 54-6 Independence as we go to the 220-pound. It's like Corbin Hupke, sophomore from Indee, against Luke Recker of East Buchanan.
All right, so Ryan Barth will be taking on Jesse Grimes from North Fayette Valley. Barth has got the early 2-0 lead with an early takedown.
Had a nice win early, too, in that first match.
Yes, he did. He's got North Fayette's going to have some blood time here.
Could be a good match here in the black mat, too, Rob. You got the senior from East Buck going against Hupke, the sophomore from Indee. You got the early takedown by Luke Recker, 2-0 lead. He'll cut him. 2-1. Luke Recker, aggressive takedown there. 4-1 lead early on.
Pretty good crossface there, Burt,
Yes,
by
it was.
Recker from East Buchanan. I think that came from maybe Casey's.
It might have. Luke Recker being aggressive here.
Looks like Recker from East Buchanan, being a senior, looks like he's had a few matches here.
Yes, he has.
Wrestling Huckey, sophomore from Independence. Still cleaning up some blood over the black and gold mat from North Fayette. Ryan Barth in the middle, ready to go. I would almost guess here, Bert, the longer this match goes, I think Corver will have a better idea here. They can get through the first.
If he can get through the first, I mean, this is tough. Luke Recker, tough wrestler here, senior. Another takedown, 6-2.
Oh, we're back our black gold with Ryan Barth. Ryan Barth and Jesse Grimes. Working on that 2-1 tilt over the other side. He's got the half. If he's got a front headlock, but I don't know if he's got that leg.
Yeah, it's kind of an awkward position.
It's a cradle, but it's a front headlock cradle. They're trying to figure out which way he needs to go. He looks, there we go, start fresh there again. Stay with your 2.
Kind of hurt my back just looking at that situation that kid was in.
I don't get in those positions anymore.
Yeah. Oof.
All right, so Barth is still running tight. He's got a tight waist to the left here.
Hey, Rob, on the black mat, we're starting the second period, 6-2.
Yeah.
Favor of Luke Recker. Battling tough, though.
All right, so Ryan Barth with a 2-0 lead in the first period here.
Corver Huckey battling tough here on the black mat, though, for Independence. Nice takedown there by Luke Recker, 9-2.
We're going to go into the second period of Ryan Barth up 2-0 over Jesse Grimes.
East Buchanan is down team point wide, but looking good in this 220-pound match. 9-2 lead right now by Recker.
Neutral position here. Ryan Barth stalking here. Reaching some arm fight here. Middle of the circle. Looking for that leverage. 2-1. Slap down. Barth in on a double. Grimes is not panicking on it at all.
On the black mat, you got an escape by Huckey. 9-3.
He's got to pop his head up for the 2. That's 2, Bob. Give him the 2.
Still got that knee, though, Rob.
You call potential dangerously. All right, so we got 1:23 left in the second period here.
(9-3) right now in favor of Recker in the 220-pound match here on the black mat over Huckey. Takedown, but called out of bounds.
All right, here we go. So we got 1:10 left to go in Brian Barth's match. One minute left. Barth in on a single, inside single, trying to bring it in. Grimes not panicking. Turn the other way. There you go. There's 2. Nice 2-point takedown for Barth.
On the black mat, Recker a 2-point takedown, 11-3. And we'll start the third period.
Barth, 30 seconds left to go into the second period. He's now up 4-0 over Grimes of North Fayette Valley. Barth controlling this match so far, being up 4-0. Right in the hips here. Good little exchange there out of bounds. Bob is going to warn Barth for not letting go of the ankle there. So we got 16 seconds left in the second period, excuse me. Barth's covering the rest of the position on the left, tight waist on the right.
1:42 to go in the third period on the black mat. 11-3 right now, record over Hupke. 220-pound match.
All right, starting third period here. Wrap up 4-0 over Grimes. Right there. They're going to choose neutral position again.
Whoa, Hupke got a reversal. 11-5 on the black mat, Rob. A little scramble here.
The longer this match goes, I think Hupke's in a better position here. Barth over here, up 6-0 on Grimes of North Fayette. Controlling the hits there.
Under a minute to go in the third period of the black mat, Rob. 12-5.
Barth from center point, controlling those hips. Working on a power half on the left-hand side here.
And Recker with the takedown, so it's 14-5. Nice job there by Hupke, though, fighting back, man, battling back. Good match.
All right, so minute left in Ryan Barth's match at weight class 138. Up 6-0 over Grimes from North Fayette. Ooh, Ryan was not ready for that whistle here, but he did catch up to Grimes there. Got it flat on his butt there.
Final 20 seconds on the black mat, 14-5.
Oh! God, he just got twisted. Ryan got in the bad position. He got flipped over with the, almost like a...
Well, Rob, on the black mat, Record did win the match at 220. Oh, boy. Ryan Barth has got to hang. Oh, no! Oh, he hung on, Rob, didn't he?
Hey, I almost thought there could have been some back points there. For Barth, but holy smokes, what a match there between Ryan Barth. Went 7-5, got caught a little bit. Nice match by Ryan Barth. All right, so we got weight class 145. Looks like we're going Dylan Griswold.
Hey, Rob, for the heavyweight match over here on the black mat.
Yep.
For the heavyweight, is this Cody Fox or Caleb Dirks for East Buchanan?
I think it's Caleb Dirks.
Caleb Dirks, okay.
Fox or not, I'm not sure.
Let's see, for the Independence Mustangs, we got Tono Cornell.
Yeah, it's Caleb Dirks, Bert.
Dirks, okay.
Yep, and I got Griswold from CBU versus Rodman.
Nice takedown by Tono of Independence. He leads 3-2 in the first period. Tono has Dirks on his back, getting some back points. He just needs to kind of lay heavy there on the chest to chest. Tono Cornell looking to get a pin here. And he got it. Tono Cornell.
Working on his own pin here. He's got a nice arm bar. He's got the other arm blocked. He just needs to take a big step.
Tono Cornell getting the pin after losing a tough one.
Griswold's got the backside there, half. Needs to adjust a little bit. His body's a little high. He's got that back arm trapped. Came across with the half Nelson, just sink. Now there he goes. Stinker. There you go.
Nice, Griswold.
Dylan Griswold for the 6-point pin. Nice job for Dylan.
All right, on the black mat, we're at the 106 pound for Independence. It's like Caden Kramer. For East Buchanan, Jaden Payton.
We have Caleb Dirks from East Buchanan and, oh, sorry, they haven't changed yours yet, Bert.
Tono Cornell just got the pin there at the heavyweight.
All right.
60 to 10 lead, team point wise, over Independence over East Buck.
All right, Will Gearhold, 152 pounder here. Got some action here right away, kind of in the front headlock.
What's the team point look like there, Rob?
The team point, East Buchanan has 10, and, oh, excuse me, my bad. Center Point has 20, and North Fayette Valley has 6.
26, all right.
All right, Burke, so you have over there, you have Jaden Payton and Caden Kramer, right?
Yep.
All right, and over here we have Will Gearholt from Center Point Urbana taking on Alex Strife of North Fayette Valley. Will's in the 2-0 hole here against Alex Strife.
Right now on the black mat, Caden Kramer has an early 2-0 lead for Independence.
Like Alex Strife is looking for almost a side cradle here. He's going to front headlock, but kind of...
On the black mat, Rob, Caden Kramer for Independence does get the pin with a minute 35 to go, or minute 35 into the first period. 66-10, Independence team point wise.
Will Gearhold on 2-0 Alex Strife. Alex got kind of an armbar run, and Will try to bridge out there, but does get stuck by Alex Strife. Nice battle there by Will.
And Independence will win the 113-pound match by forfeit as well, okay, for an overall victory of 72 to 10 over East Buchanan Pirates.
All right.
Independence the victor.
Independence 72 to 10.
That's right.
All right, Independence 72, East Buchanan 10. Duel number 2 is in the books for that. All right, we're at weight class 160. Tyler Foreman will be taking on Dylan Lurch from North Fayette Valley. Working on the inside tie there, Tyler.
Looks like Lurch, the senior.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have a final on the black mat.
Nice double. Oh, I thought Tyler was on a double, and it looked like Lurch was trying to throw him. Got a screen.
To East Buchanan's Luke Recker on his 100th career win. Congratulations, Luke.
Rob, did you hear about that?
Yeah.
220-pound East Buchanan. Luke Recker just got his 100th win, so good job to you. Good job to Luke there, the senior.
He earned it too.
Yes, he did. I'll tell you what, Corver Hupke did not make it easy for him, that's for sure. So good job by Corver as well.
All right, Tyler's down, gave up an early takedown there to Lurch. Down 2-0, 1:18 left to go in the first period. Again, overall score, Center Point Urbana has 20, North Fayette has 12. So widen the gap a little, or gap, shorten here just a little bit. Tyler does a nice sit out, trying to get his hand control. Lurch does control him back on there. Tyler is a scrambler though. He's going to try to get you out of position here. Looks like we're going to have blood time here. Blood time here for North Fayette. Lurch.
So team point wise here, Rob, at the 160 pound match, 20 to 12 in favor of CPU.
We've got some interesting matches coming. That's what I told you before this match. I was really looking forward to this match just for the different matchups that were going to happen here. And I think we got some good matchups coming up here too.
Yeah, because the North Fayette defeated East Buchanan early in that first round match So it'd be good to see CPU get the victory here if they can hold on.
I'm interested in that heavyweight match with Caden Neal and Jackson Blue. And then North Fayette does have a couple of opens up early, early in those earlier or lighter weights. But it's going to get interesting here towards the end.
Boy, Independence looking strong in their first 2 matches here. No doubt about that.
I think we need to remind Mr. Winterhoff when he packs all this equipment up, he needs to start packing us some dinner.
Few treats in there, Brent.
Some sandwiches. Any beef jerky? Nope. We just got the head shake from Mr. Winterhoff. Nope. All right, here. So
Mr. Winterhoff and I will be doing the Stormcast of the girls' game Saturday night against Waverly Shell Rock, 5 o'clock. And I think, Brent, you'll be doing the game tomorrow night. 2 boys here home against McCookett at 7:30 or somewhere around 7:30. So Brent's a busy man this winter.
All right, so Tyler Foreman still down 0-2 to Dylan Lurch of North Fayette Valley. Out of bounds here again. Down in the referee position, Tyler is down. Lurch is on the left-hand side, tight waist.
Ooh, Foreman.
Tyler's got a leg up in the air.
Ooh.
Gonna try to do the switch. Ooh. Like I said, Tyler's a scrambler. You never know where he's gonna be at.
He'll give it all he's got, that's for sure.
Tyler's up again. You kind of shake him off. Shake him off, Tyler.
Oh, he's out.
Nice scramble by Tyler.
Tyler's going against Dylan Lurch here, the senior.
Well, he's in a defensive pin position here.
He is. Tyler Foreman.
Told you, he gets in that scramble. He doesn't know where he's at.
I don't think Lurch
He might know where he's at. We just don't
Look
know
at
where
that.
he's at.
Look at this, Rob.
I told you. He got in he's pinned.
Squeak. Oh. Maybe 2.
2 or 3. So I think you're going to get
All right.
2 reversal, 3 near fall.
Tied at 5 here, I think, Rob.
Bob better come over and check the score there.
Hey, Rob, I've got a second here. I was going to give a little shout out to the Whitty family. Whitty family's got 3 people participating tonight. They got Jack Whitty, the freshman wrestler. They got Zoe Whitty. She's the senior wrestler. And then you got Gabby Whitty. She's a senior as well, twin of Zoe. And she's one of the cheerleaders tonight. So that's kind of cool. You know,
Absolutely.
All 3 Whitty kids. Good job to the Whitty family.
All right, so 1:52 left in the second period here. Tyler trying to scramble out there. Ooh, Lurch has got that tied in too.
Yes, he does. Ooh.
Teed out there.
We got 1:38 to scramble.
Yeah, there's a pin by Lurch over Tyler Foreman. I like the way Tyler wrestles though. Hair on fire. Love it.
So team point wise looks like 26-12 CPU.
We're gonna have 170-pound matchup here with Colin Hoskins.
Oh, 20-18 CPU. So, yeah, because it was 20-12.
We got Colin Hoskins. Looks like we may get a forfeit here, so we're gonna get 6 points back. Yep, 6 points there.
I know Colin wanted to get 3 matches in tonight, but
182, Dan Juwan.
tough couple of early opponents for Juwan. Had Beatty from Independence. Looks like he's got the senior Kayla Rogers for North Fayette Valley.
You're going with Rogers.
Well, I'm gonna go with Daniel.
Well, no, I'm saying for this is the matchup because there's 3 of them listed here, Bert.
Oh,
Rogers.
I thought you meant.
No, you're right. Kale Rogers is going to wrestle for North Fayette Valley.
I'm gonna go with Rogers.
All
Final answer.
That's it. So Dan Juwan's in on a single leg. Rogers pushes it head down. 2-point takedown. Going to release Juwan 2-1. Juwan in on a single. Now he's in that front headlock. Rogers has Juwan in the front headlock. Spins. Another 2-point takedown. 4-2. Rogers over Dan Juwan.
Boy, Rogers just calm and collected in this.
Ooh, he tried a little fireman's carry, and Juwan wasn't having any of it.
You don't see the firemen's a whole lot.
Juwan's in on a single.
Look at the single for
Come
Juwan.
across, Juwan. Come across. Nice work by Juwan. Rogers going to get another takedown there.
Juwan battling here against a tough Rogers senior from North Fayette.
Rogers is going to front.
Dan not wanting to give that up.
If he blocks the other hand off. Ooh.
Uh-oh.
A little underhook
Juwan,
pin.
yep.
Rogers with the pin over Dan Juwan. First period. All right, so weight class. We have 220 here. No, 195. Sorry, 195.
CPU holds a slight lead, though, 26-24 team point wise, with Henry Hinks for CPU.
What are you guessing this time, Coach?
I'm going to say, is this Isaiah Gordon?
I'll take Henry Hinks on the name for center point Urbana.
I'm going to go Gordon for North Fayette Valley.
All right, so we're starting first period, 2 minutes left to go. Henry Hinks, 195 pounder. Doing some hand fight in the middle of the circle here. Trying to get that leverage.
Shout out to Henry's mom this first semester here at CPU. Done a lot of good subbing for us.
Absolutely.
Boy, oh boy, she's really helped out and some of the staff.
All right, so we have Isaiah Corbin. Burke, you're wrong.
Ooh.
Henry Hinks versus Isaiah Corbin from North Fayette Valley. And he's got him in a front headlock. Underhook to Hinks. Corbin has got him pretty deep here in the middle.
See if Henry can battle out of this.
That is tight there, right in the middle of the mat there, Coach Burke.
Yeah. 1:14 left to go as well.
And Hinks. So Isaiah Corbin gets the pin over Henry Hinks. 50 seconds in the first period.
Team point wise, Independence does take the lead, 30-26 as we go to the heavyweights.
Nope, 220, boss.
It is 220. You're right.
Basic. Basic is going to get the Basic's going to get the forfeit, it looks like. And we're going to go to Caden Neal for heavyweight. I know North Fayette's got heavyweight. All right, so Basic gets the forfeit win. And then we're going to have Caden Neal.
So CP takes the lead again, 32-30 team point.
And he will be taking on from North Fayette Valley, Jackson Blue.
Okay, let's see if Neal can go 2-0 tonight. Big win, his first match against Tono Cornell of Independence. Neal's got that intimidating look to him, red hair and freckles, but man, he looks tough out there. He's ready to go. Here we go.
All right, well, hand fighting here. Blue's got that one underhook, trying to get that front headlock. Cade needs to get, does not want to be in that position. Blue does push him out. You do not want to be in a front headlock there in a heavyweight match, Burke. You know, not want anything to do with that. Blue and Caden are hand fighting here. Blue seems pretty patient in there. Kind of stalking Caden here. Some hand fighting here going on in the middle of the circle. There we go. Blue's looking for that underhook again. Oh.
Neal.
Looking for that leverage again. Okay. Heavyweight, you can get that level change. That would help. Little man's going to win this. All right, so out of bounds here. Going back to the neutral position. Head to head here. A little hand fighting right there in the middle. Blue wants that. He wants him in that front headlock.
Yes, he does.
He wants to get that underhook. And then he wants to pop that head down. Now what he's going to do is he's going to go down to his knee. You see, he's going to try to power. He's not going to power Caden. And, he does get Caden in the front headlock. Kind of throws and pins Caden Neal. He had that tight. Exactly what we just talked about there. That's kind of, looks like that might be Blue's move right there.
Minute 8 into the first period. So North Fayette takes the lead at 36-32 team point. But it looks like they're going to give a couple weight classes here, like you said, Rob, and maybe the 106, 113. We'll see what they do here. Although CPU didn't have a 106 either.
No. All right, 113. Looks like we're going to have another exhibition match here, Bert.
Looks like it, Rob. So it looks like, is that over then?
Well, they would have had.
Huh? Neither team had a 106 or 113.
Okay.
So it looks like North Fayette was going to be the winner there.
Yep.
Team point wise. But Maria Brown right now looking good here on the takedown, and she's going to get a pin. Just 14 seconds in, and Maria Brown looking sharp tonight. Nice job, Maria, on the pin there. And we have another scramble match here for CPU. It's going to be senior Zoe Whitty. Looks like for North Fayette, Val Boylan. Zoe Whitty, the senior. First year in wrestling. Doing a good job so far up to this point. Really progressing, learning some moves, having some fun, and getting ready to go to the National Guard when she graduates this May. So, and Zoe, the early takedown, possibly. Yes, and it's two. All right, Zoe working the half on the right side. And she's getting, looks like she's going to turn Val Boylan over, getting some back points here. Zoe Whitty. And Zoe Whitty gets the pin. 38 seconds to go, or 38 seconds into the first period, excuse me. Zoe Whitty, all right. Second win tonight for Zoe. And I think that might do it for this second round. North Fayette will be the victor.
We have a final on the gold mat for duel number 2. North Fayette Valley 36. Center Point Urbana 32.
So a tight match there, team point wise. North Fayette Valley 36, CPU 32. So a tough loss there by CPU, but good job, North Fayette Valley.
And East Buchanan. And on the black mat, North Fayette Valley against Independence.
All right, well, we're going to take a little break here. They're going to get the mats cleaned up, and we'll get ready for round 3. We're going to give another shout out to our sponsors. A big thank you to Centerpoint Bank and Trust. They offer a wide range of banking services. They're invested in the community, and it all starts with our students. Best of luck to CPU from Centerpoint Bank and Trust and the Storm Zone Athletic Center. They're a full-service gym offering cardio equipment, circuit and free weights, tanning, personal training, group fitness, massage, martial arts, and more. Group fitness classes include yoga, cardio kickboxing, bar, work, and more. For more info, visit the Storm Zone Facebook page. Keystone Savings Bank invites you to see them for your mortgage loan needs and to check out their CD specials. Keystone Savings Bank is a member of FDIC and an equal opportunity lender. Complete Automotive. They specialize in auto body, paint and repair, and overall collision work on all vehicles, big and small. Stop in today for a free estimate at Complete Automotive. And Centerpoint Insurance. Their mission is to provide each and every client with superior customer service and cost-effective insurance programs tailored to meet their needs. Regardless of the size or scope of the business, their goal is to establish valuable relationships with their clients. That's Centerpoint Insurance. and Centerpoint Family Dentistry. They're a small-town dental practice with small-town touches of caring and personal attention. Best of luck to CPU from Drs. Hickey and Anderson at Centerpoint Family Dentistry. And Flowers by Shayna. They invite you to check out their selection on their Facebook page and website at flowersbyshayna.com. That's S-H-A-Y-N-A, Shayna.com. Best of luck to CPU on the mat and the court this season. Edward Jones and financial advisor Andy Woolridge are proud to support the CPU student body and the area communities of Centerpoint Urbana. Best of luck to the Storm Pointers this season. Centerpoint Foods. They remind you to shop local and win big. Centerpoint Foods is proud to sponsor CPU students and the area communities. And Discerning Wealth. It's a private wealth advisory practice of Ameriprise Financial Services, LLC. They're dedicated to helping you make better financial decisions. Best of luck to CPU this season. That's Discerning Wealth. CPU All Sports Booster Club. They support CPU athletics financially and promoting school pride. Meetings are held the second Wednesday of each month at 6 p.m. in High School Room 1230. The Booster Club buys unis, updates equipment in the weight room, plus many more purchases to support all CPU athletics. They even sponsor a membership drive. They host a homecoming cookout and Little League basketball and wrestling tournaments. Thanks to all who support the CPU Booster Club, and good luck to the Storm Pointers this season. All right, well, in case you missed some of the action in CPU sports, last Friday, December 8th, the CPU girls beat a tough Beckman team 67-61. And last Tuesday night, the varsity boys lost in a tough game to Marion 62-57. On Tuesday the 8th, the Storm Pointer wrestling team participated and hosted a duel and went 2-1 on the night. They did defeat Central Acatur and Washington, Iowa. They came out on the short end, though, against Anamosa and went 2-1 that night. All right. Well, that's some of the companies that help us out, Rob, with the Stormcast. We really appreciate it. We're going to give you some upcoming things coming up here for CPU. Our basketball teams tomorrow night on December 11th face Maquoketa, the Cardinals. The girls will travel, and their first game starts at 6, a lower-level game, followed by the varsity. The boys will host tomorrow night, starting at 4:30 with the freshmen, 6 o'clock softs, and the varsity at 7:30. The boys' game will be on the Stormcast with Brett Winterhoff starting 15 minutes before game time. All right, on Saturday, December 12th, varsity girls basketball team here at CPU will host Waverly Shell Rock. Lower-level games will start at 2 o'clock. The varsity begins at 5. The Stormcast will be on the air 15 minutes before game time with myself, Dan Burke, and Brett Winterhoff. And Monday, December 14th, our JV wrestlers will go to Vinton-Shellsburg for a tournament at 5 o'clock. So good luck to the JVers. Also that night at CPU, the high school band concert will be start at 6, and the vocal concert to follow at 7. And finally, Tuesday, December 15th, the Storm Pointer basketball teams will play South Tama. The girls will travel, and the boys will host the Trojans. The boys' lower-level games will start at 4:30, 6, and the varsity somewhere around 7:30. So please plan to attend, listen, or watch, and support CPU athletics. Rob, any thoughts on the second round as we start the last round here in a few minutes?
It's good to see. It's good to see the second duel with North Fayette and Center Point. Would have liked to match up a little bit better there, but kids came out and wrestled hard. Also, there's some good matches between that East Buchanan and Independence match too. So always good to see some good wrestling, but I always like towards the end of the year, see where these kids have been at and ready to go. So it's been a good night of wrestling here at Center Point Urbana, and looking forward to it. Looks like the officials are trying to round up some coaches here, get a flip here. Looks like we'll have some good matches between East Buchanan and Center Point Urbana.
And on the black mat, we're going to have Independence and North Fayette Valley, so that should be a good one too. Both teams are 2-0.
So looking here, some matchups that we might see in that Center Point East Buchanan. At 120, we'll see Sam Cook versus Cole Whitehead, Brody Burninghouse and Colton Torres, Lucas Gogger and AJ Kramer, Ryan Barth and TJ Lau, Dylan Griswold, Looks like he may have an open there, and maybe they'll switch some things around here. I'm sorry, 145 will be Dylan Griswold and Tanner Thurm. 152, we might see Will Gerhold and TJ Lau. 160, Tyler, I wrestled with my hair on fire Foreman, with Tanner Thurm. 160, Tate Fultz with Tyler Foreman that we just talked about. 170, Nick Starr with Colin Hoskins. And then maybe that 195 will have Henry Hearns and Bailey Thorpe. And then Alex Bisick will get to tangle with Luke Recker, who got his 100th win tonight. And then at heavyweight, we'll see Caden Neal take on Cody Fox or Caleb Dirks, who we've seen tonight. So
yeah,
looks like we're finishing up some wiping down the mats. And then we'll get started here. Burke, good week. Long week here with a couple of wrestling matches, a couple of basketball games ending up tomorrow night. It'll be in that Saturday basketball game here with the girls in Waverly. So
that's always a good matchup with CPU.
Yes.
Always get good competition with Waverly for girls basketball.
All right, so we're going to start with some, first looks like an exhibition match between North Fayette and Independence.
You got two gals here. You know that, does it give the names here?
Chevelle Hookham and Leslie Graves.
Leslie Graves. Is Graves from?
Graves is from North Fayette Valley.
Okay, Graves, North Fayette. I got it.
All right, so you got those two. And then you're going to have Boehm and Eddie. Boehm and Eddie for your next match, all right? Let me give you my pen. All right, so Boehm and Eddie will be your next match. I'm going to go right into our varsity contest here with East Buchanan, and I think we're going to have an exhibition match here too, so I'll stay right here. So you've got Chevelle versus Leslie, and I'm going to have Maria and Cook from East Buchanan. Maria with two quick pins tonight.
All right, Rob, on the black mat, we have an early lead by Leslie Graves from North Fayette Valley. She's a freshman. She's got a takedown right now, so early 2-0 lead with a minute to go in the first.
I'll give another shout out here too, Burke, before we get started. We'll lose this match, then I'd like to give another shout out here. But Maria Brown is taking on Ella Cook from East Buchanan, middle of the mat. Ella working on. Ooh, Maria, nice little duck under there. Throw, kind of an arm throw through. Breaks her down with an ankle. Goes right to the half Nelson. She's powerful. Burke, right? Fighting off her back. I can't see much, Burke, behind that scoreboard. I can't see.
Boy, she's chest to chest. I think just about to get that pin. Yes, she got it.
Maria Brown with 3 pins tonight. Nice work, Maria.
Welcome back.
All right, we got Zoe Whitty.
Just got a pin herself, Rob.
Absolutely.
Okay, on the black mat, still 2-0 right now at the end of the first period.
Chevelle Hookham and Leslie Graves from North Fayette. And I'm going to have Zoe Whitty from Center Point Urbana and Keely Curley.
Okay.
I'm sure some relation to the Curleys back in the early 2000s and 2010s when I coached Burke. Always a couple Curleys in there. Got some hand fighting here. Kind of a front headlock by Curley from East Buchanan.
Woody might have her hands cut off for this one.
Curley's going to go side. Kind of the bow and arrow there, Burke.
Leslie Graves leading on the black mat 2-0.
Curley's pulling that arm out. Arm bar coming across. He's always going to keep fighting here. Got a 2-0 lead. Curley over Whitty from Center Point Urbana. 1:15 left to go in the first period.
Hookham on the black mat's getting worn for stalling. Needs to get going here. Right now Graves is up 2-0.
Zoe and Keeley working hard here from East Buchanan Center Point, digging that arm out. Half Nelson here by Curley on Whitty. Got it in pretty deep on her here. Whitty, who's going to battle here for 30 seconds here. And pin. Nice early round match there for Keely Curley. Pin over Zoe Whitty. All right, and I think we're starting varsity matches here, Burke. Your next one, Burke, you'll have Bohm and Eddie. You got that one written down already, right?
Yep.
Okay, I'm going to switch over to the varsity side here.
All right, it is 2-2 on the black mat as we get ready to start the third period. So a good match here right now between Graves and Chevelle Hookham.
All right, so starting the varsity match with Center Pointer Bandit East Buchanan, I'm going to have Brody Burninghouse from CPU versus Colton Torres of East Buchanan. First round, or first...
So starting at 126, huh? Okay, here we go. Start of the third period in a black match here. 2-2. Both girls starting up.
Shout out to here, Brent. I got to remember Mr. Winterhoff. Brent Winterhoff does a lot for our Stormcast and things that he's doing on the touchscreen pros and that kind of stuff. So Brent stays here for all the wrestling matches. Make sure we don't screw anything up, Bert. So shout out to Brent, but we appreciate all of the service and what he does for the Center Pointer Bandit District.
Not only a good play-by-play guy in the basketball, both boys and girls, but also does the technical stuff, get things set up for us and get things ready for us. So we really appreciate it, Brent. Couldn't do it without you.
We could, it just wouldn't be very good, Bert.
We might be able to do it.
Neither one of us would be able to set all this stuff up, Bert. All right, Brody with a nice takedown to lead. Work on an arm bar here. Kind of making it walk. He's got the other hand. Walk it, Brody, walk it! Let's take one more step here. One more step. Yeah, he's got to trust that process there. You get that double. He's got the nice little arm bar. He's got the other side. I'd like to see him come under. Now he's got to take that big walk.
Yep.
Big step! Come underneath it.
Oh, he's getting close. Right now in the black mat, Rob, it's 35 seconds to go in this match.
Grab the elbow!
And Leslie Graves is leading 4-2. Heck of a match here.
Look up, Brody. Brody's got him buried pretty good here. Just needs to adjust back a little bit, get chest to chest.
Final 10 seconds of this match on the black mat.
Brody's got a 5-0 lead over Torres of East Buchanan.
And Leslie Graves will get the win 4-2 over Chevelle Hookham.
Brody's at 5-0.
Both gals.
25 seconds left to go in the first period here. Tight waist by Brody. Trying to hook that arm again. There you go, now run it again.
All right, Rob, we're gonna have another scramble match here. North Fayette, Abby Brame, she's Ever Brame Senior, and Rachel Eddy.
Nice job, Brody Burninghouse with the pin over Colton Torres.
All right, Brody.
All right, Lucas Gogger coming out. 132. Looks like he'll match up against AJ Kramer. They're gonna
get their win.
132. So we're gonna go to looks like Ryan Barth. I don't know if we're gonna see Ethan Thompson here, or if we're gonna see AJ Kramer. So I'll wait for the names to pop up.
On the black mat right now with no score right now between Brame of North Fayette Valley and Eddy of Independence.
All right, so we got 138 matchup here with Ryan Barth. Once it pops up, it looks like it's going to be Ethan Thompson. 138, both 138 pounders, so East Buchanan did not move up. They stayed at 138. With the scramble just threw up. Ethan Barth here. We'll take an injury forfeit here.
Well, unfortunately for Ryan, I think he had a good chance to win that match too, Rob. But that happens sometimes in wrestling. I know it happened right down there by the girls' cheerleaders, and they're kind of freaking out by it.
Burke, you can call that match. I'm switching over to this one.
I'm getting a kick out of the cheerleaders' reactions. You know, they're looking away. It's just kind of funny. But hey, Ryan Barr, that's a tough way to lose it.
I don't think he's going to keep. I think he's going to keep wrestling.
Oh, okay. Not sure Thompson of East Buck is too happy about it, kind of shaking his head like, what, really? Take a little extra time, get that mat cleaned up.
All right, so we're going to go back to wrestling with Ryan Barth.
Hey Rob, while they're getting cleaned up here on the black mat, we have a scramble match here going on between Abby Brame of North Fayette Valley and Rachel Eddy. It's still 0-0. We're about a minute to go in the second period, so both girls getting after it. Someone's going to go for a takedown here, though. We'll see what happens.
All right, so still 1:11 left in the first period here. Had a little injury timeout. So we have Ryan Barth down 2-0 to Ethan Thompson.
Ryan's kind of laughing about it with Ethan, and they're getting ready to go. Back after it.
Ethan is up, looking for hand control. Trying to look for that switch. Ethan's pulled him back. He switched one too many times here, so Ethan's kind of trying to pull him back, and they're going to call out of bounds here. All right, so 1 minute left in the first period here. Ryan Barth down 4-0. Ethan Thompson getting the warning for hand control there, or where he needs to put his hand in the referee's position. Ryan's up on all fours, working on that hand control. Ryan Barth does a nice sit through, gets a 1 point.
And a takedown. Yes. Hey Rob, we're getting ready to start the third period over here. It's 0-0 still.
We got a scramble here. We got a takedown and then 2-point take. We got a 4-3 score here with Ryan Barth down 1. Ryan's got him broken back down. Ryan brings him back down to the mat. Nice little switch there by Ethan. Ryan does keep control. Out of bounds. Off.
And Rob, on a black mat, we do have a reversal here. By Independence, Rachel Eddy takes a 2-0 lead with a minute 23 to go in the third.
Ethan
An exciting match here.
You're right. Thompson says here a switch here on Ryan Barth. Controls him. 3 seconds left to go in the first. Then enters the first period.
To say the least.
All right, second period here. Ryan's going to defer.
Let's see if Rachel Eddy can hold this lead here. She's got less than a minute to go.
Thompson's going to go down.
Abby Brame's got to work to get an escape or a reversal here. Final 45 seconds. North Fayette Valley.
Barth is on the ankle again. Riding him out. Kind of a scramble on the side there. Awkward position, and Thompson's going to get the reversal too there on Ryan Barth. Crossface by Barth there, right across the chin. They're going to warn Thompson for the crossface. interesting.
Yeah, we did. Looks like Rachel Eddy's going to hold on for a 2-0 hard-fought victory here for Independence. Nice job, ladies. Good match.
All right, so 1:30 left in the second period here. Barth down 6-3 to Ethan Thompson from East Buchanan. Thompson's got a cradle on the far side. Going to try to bust Brian down a little bit. Still has the cradle. Ryan is fighting it off pretty good.
All right, on the black mat, we're going to have to start
Still
with the 126.
God, got a standing cradle, and Barth is still battling that.
126 is going to be Carter Straw for Independence. And for North Fayette Valley, Jacob German, the junior, for Straw, the sophomore. Here we go.
45 seconds left in the second period here. Barth down 63, does rolling through. He's going to get the reversal and some back points. He's stuck. Hit it, Tim.
Yes,
He's out.
he got it, Barth.
Nice Barth on the reverse. Johnson got a little high. Looking like a little throw up for the pin on a Thursday night action here at Center Point Urbana.
Jacob German got an early takedown for North Fayette. 2-0 lead. Black mat.
Dylan Griswold here. All right, I'm going to have, let's see here. You got Nick Koch over there and Luke Johnson, right, Bert?
No, 126, we got Jacob German and it's like Carter Straw.
All right. 126. That must be behind here because it looks like here they got Nick Koch and Luke Johnson. So 126 now.
Oh.
I have Dylan Griswold and Tanner Thurn from East Buchanan. Griswold with a 2-point takedown. Up 2-0 right away. Working on that arm bar. Digging that arm out. Dylan standing left-hand side. Keep working on the 2-on-1 here. He's got a tight waist with his right arm across the belly.
Hey guys, is this Carter Straw? Hey, is this Carter Straw for the Independence? Oh, okay. Yep. Sorry about that. You're right, Rob. Luke Johnson is going to be for Independence. And it looks like Sam Cook.
A 3-point near fall for Dylan, but he kind of got heavy on it. Looks like there's going to be a reverse here for Tanner Thurn from East Buchanan. Like to see Dylan give up the 1 and not the 2 here. And he's going to give up the 2. Going to score 5-2, Dylan Griswold over Thurn of East Buchanan.
And on the black mat, you're right, Rob, it is Luke Johnson. I apologize for Independence. And Nick Koch, the sophomore from North Fayette Valley. Nick Koch with an early 2-0 lead. First period.
Nice work there by Dylan Griswold. So we got second period here. Dylan Griswold up 6-2. 6-2 over Tanner Thurn of East Buchanan.
So the minute 22 to go in the second period. Nick Koch is leading 4-0 over Luke Johnson of Independence. Oh, and a big pin there.
Nice job by Dylan Griswold.
Griswold. 145 pound, 24-0 lead for CPU for East Buchanan. On the black mat, we have a 4-0 lead right now. Nick Koch, North Fayette Valley over Luke Johnson. like gear
All
hold.
right, so we have Will Gearhold versus, Will Gearhold down on an easy double leg takedown by TJ Law.
TJ Law is a senior. Had a good night so far tonight.
Yes,
with 2
he
wins.
has. Good wrestler from East Buchanan. Wilson on the bottom here doing some hand fighting. Will's going to give you it all.
And then some. They're going to call a stalemate on the black match here. 9 seconds to go in the second period.
TJ Law up 2-0 over Will Gearhold. Lau's working on a keep his shoulder straight. Working on an arm bar across the back of his body. He's going to try to come across.
Rob, there's a movie I've not heard you call tonight, the Saturday night. What's the
Saturday Night Ride?
You haven't seen the Saturday Night Ride yet.
You don't want to be on that ride on Saturday, Tuesday, Thursday, or Monday. Oh, nice little Lau kid is tough from East Buchanan. Had that arm bar and Will came across.
Will's in a tough spot right here. He's got 48 seconds. Yep.
That's tough. Will faced 3 tough opponents
he
tonight.
Hey, on
3
the,
real tough opponents.
on the
so.
black mat, we're starting the third period. Independence just got a nice reversal there. And Luke Johnson down 5-2.
All right, we got Tyler Foreman here coming at 152.
Pretty exciting match on the black mat.
Got a forfeit at 160 for Tyler Foreman.
Luke Johnson, just a freshman here on the black mat for Indee. Make a nice little comeback.
We have Colin Hoskins. Colin Hoskins and Nick Starr, I would think here.
Colin's had a good night tonight. Tough match that first one. Got a forfeit the second match. Let's see how he does here in the last match tonight. For him.
Colin's tied up there, head to head. Nice outside single by Colin Hoskins. Nice outside single. 2-0 Colin Hoskins with this 170 pound match versus Starr from East Buchanan. He's got the half on the buried pretty hard here. Colin's driving chest to chest. Starr is in trouble from East Buchanan. Colin needs to settle in here, and there's the pin.
Yes, he got
Colin
it.
Hoskins. Pin over Starr from East Buchanan.
All right, so let's see if Luke Johnson can continue this momentum. He's down 6-2 with a minute to go in the third.
182, Dan Jawan is going to take the forfeit with East Buchanan. All right, then we're going to have 220.
Nick Cope,
195, Henry Hinkst.
Nick Cope is leading 6-2 here in this black match and just got the takedown, so an 8-2 lead with 20 seconds to go.
All right, so 195, Henry Hinkst will be wrestling for Center Point Urbana. And he will be wrestling. He'll be wrestling. We still have Nick Koch and Luke Johnson wrestling, huh?
Yeah, it's a tough match here. 8-2, but I'll tell you what, the freshman
Hinkst
Luke
got
Johnson.
a little front headlock into a throw, and Hinkst got the pin. Henry Hinkst with the
Henry
pin.
Hinkst, the senior, all right.
All right, so now we have up 220. Looks like we're going to have Cooper Lindemann.
Ooh, he's got a tough one tonight with his record, huh?
Come on, Carter!
Yeah, he's got Luke Recker.
220.
Luke Recker going for his 101st win. Or maybe not.
All right, so Cooper Lindemann will be wrestling against.
Hey Rob, on this black mat, is this Jacob German for North Fayette?
No, this is Brandon Ellis.
Okay.
Carter Straw.
Oh, okay. So Carter Straw for Independence. He's a sophomore against Jacob German, the junior, at the 132-pound match. No score right now, first period.
Cooper Lindemann on a double on Luke Recker. You remember earlier tonight, Luke Recker got his 100th win. And Cooper Lindemann is in and on a double on him. I like it. Tim's going to go back to neutral here, or referee neutral position. Nice job by Cooper. Nice little arm drag there by Cooper Lindemann on Luke Recker.
On the black mat, North Fit does take an early team lead of 3-0 after the first match over Independence.
All right, Luke Recker on a double on Cooper Lindemann for a 2-point lead.
Uh-oh. Lucky
Got him in
Lindy's in a
cradle.
tough spot.
Cooper Lindemann, Luke Recker.
You like to see Lindemann going after though, Rob.
Absolutely.
You know, took the first shot tonight in this, and
Absolutely. I like that, you know, Mr. Grennan and Mr. Westendorf have that philosophy is we're going to put the kids on the mat and wrestle, and that's what I like to see here. All right, we got the heavies.
Carter Straw's got the early lead on the black mat here, 2-0 lead over Braden Ellis. The 132 match. Just under a minute to go in the first period.
All right, so Caden Neal. And Caleb Dirks from East Buchanan. Caden did a nice little snap down.
Nice job by Neal being aggressive early on.
Trying to get his legs in. Caden likes this, as a heavyweight, likes putting the legs in.
On the black mat, we're at 2-1 here. A takedown by Straw. Independence 4-1 lead. With just 2:20 seconds to go in the first period.
Caden's a little high.
Ooh, Neal.
He's in trouble. Got a little high on him. Now you have Caleb Dirks on top here, 2-2. Caden with the early takedown.
Neal's a senior here, going against a freshman. Let's see if some of that experience can prove all the better for him. Here we go. Ooh, and Straw looking good on the black mat here.
Caden Neal still tied 2-2 with Dirks from East Buchanan. 35 seconds left to go in the first period here.
Start of the second period on the black mat. Straw with a 6-1 lead over Ellis.
Officials wanting him to move a little bit more. Cade's got to get off his knees and take a step up.
All right, Neal.
8 seconds left. After one, Caden Neal's up 3-2, defers. Dirk's gonna choose down. Choose down.
On the black mat, we're a minute 32 in, second period, 6-1 right now, Straw over Ellis.
Caden working off to the side here. Getting a little high. Coaches are yelling from the corner, trying to stay back on his hips, get him down. Now Caden's got the cradle in.
Oh.
So 1:28 left here in the second period. Caden Neal is up 3-2. Referee's position here. Caden takes top. Dirks, oh boy. He's got Dirks flat right now. Working on a couple underarms there. Burks likes popping his hips up though. There you go. Logan needs to keep Cade needs to keep just breaking those down. There we go.
On the black mat, it's 11-1 right now. Straw over Ellis. Straw of Independence.
Caden's got an armbar caught.
Oh, Neil. Yeah, Neil.
Nice armbar. Got him underneath. Stick, Caden.
Yeah, Neil.
Nice stick by Caden Neal.
2 big pins tonight for the senior. Gotta love that. All right, so we'll start the third period on the black mat here. It looks like Straw up 11-1 over Ellis. Straw of Indee, Ellis of North Fayette Valley. 132-pound match.
All right, so we're going to go to 106. East Buchanan is going to get a forfeit here.
So CPU is going to lead 54-18 going into the 120-pound match. Looks like both schools are going to. Neither one's going to have a 113, I don't believe. And looks like Cole Whitehead.
120.
Finish things off here.
All right, so Cole Whitehead is going to take on Sam Cook. Sam Cook for the last match of the night.
All right, we're in the third period over here on the black mat. 11-1 still. Carter Straw over Braden Ellis.
Cole doing some hand fighting here with Cook.
Good to see Whitehead get 3 full matches tonight.
Hand fighting again. Cole trying to find that leverage inside. 2-on-1. Controlling that head. He's got that front headlock. Steps through. Nice just little duck under there. He's got the armbar locked up on the right-hand side already. Gonna do a tilt.
Ooh, nice.
Gonna get a 3 count there on a tilt. And a pin for Cole Whitehead. Nice job. 35 seconds.
1 minute to go on the black mat. Still 11-1 right now. Straw over Ellis.
All right, we're gonna have a couple of scramble matches here, Burke, I think.
Zoe Whitty's 4th match tonight? Might be.
I think, is she wrestling Curly Kid again?
Let's see.
I got it right here, Burke.
Okay.
I don't want you guessing on names anymore. I don't need any parents yelling at us anymore, Burke.
Pretty accurate there for a while, I think, Rob.
You were accurate for a while until we got yelled at. I don't got anybody lined up here, Bert.
And they might have just put this one together here late. Let's see if we can figure it out here.
I'll look again.
On the black mat, just about over here, third period.
We got Zoe Whitty and Ella Cook.
Okay.
Nice takedown by Zoe Whitty. Single leg takedown.
Well, give Ellis credit here on the black mat, Rob. He really battled. 13-1, but I'll tell you, he was tough. Good job by Carter Straw in a 132-pound match. Independence 6 lead 4-3.
Oh, it looks like we got a bloody nose.
Yeah, Zoe was dealing with that her last match as well. After she got pinned, you can see the blood coming out of there. Well, hope she can get that stopped and continue this last match. We're on the black mat, 138-pound match. Looks like Jesse Grimes, a sophomore from North Fayette Valley. And let's see, for Independence.
Oh, sorry, Bert. Kind of fell asleep here. I'll go back to the varsity match here.
This be Straw.
We got Grimes and Straw. Yep.
Caleb Straw, the senior,
Yep.
versus the sophomore Jesse Grimes from North Fayette Valley. 2-1 right now in favor of Grimes.
to cut the blood time here. At least she's got a single snotter, not a double snotter.
Yeah. Same nostril, I think, since last match.
Burke, you ever wrestled with a double snotter?
Yeah, I have, actually. It's not fun.
Not
You can't
good.
breathe. It's worse than a mask. You know what I mean?
Oh, Burke.
We're gonna give away free popcorn. What if that
Yeah.
goes for the announcers?
I don't know if we want free popcorn or not, Burke.
Well,
do we?
we'll have to kind of wait, I
But
think.
when Mr. Winterhoff doesn't bring snacks,
We're pretty
look at this. We've got Jane Dufo delivering popcorn
to the announcer
to the
table.
announcing table. Thank you, Mrs. Dufo.
Thank you very much. You are awesome. We appreciate it.
All right, so we have Zoe Whitty.
Okay. Ooh. Straw almost with the takedown there, but out of bounds.
Jesse Grimes is up 2-1 on Caleb Straw.
We got Woody and Cook over here on the gold mat in a scramble match.
Yep. 2-1. Or 4-3.
Woody and Cook over here in the gold match. Cook up 4-3, first period. Woody triangling up. Woody getting a lot of experience these last 2 days, or last 2 out of 3 days here, Tuesday and Thursday, getting a lot of JV matches in. Just under 10 seconds to go in the first period right now. Cook leading 4-3 over Whitty.
All right, after the first period here, we still have Jesse Grimes up 2-1 over Caleb Straw. Guess there's 20 seconds left to go in this first period. Oh, another.
Yeah, Whitty's got those paper towels stuck way up in there. And that nose, but it's hanging okay.
Ooh, nice little grunt. Little roll there. Gumby roll. All right, Independence is going to defer there. Straw's going to defer, up 3-2 over Jesse Grimes.
Oh, it doesn't look good for Whitty here, Coach. Cook just got the takedown and got the pin with 1:41 to go in the second period. Good job by Cook over Whitty.
Well, Coach Burke, I think CPU is done wrestling for the
I
night.
think they are. They got a final win there in their last little meet against East Buchanan.
What was the final score there, Bert? Do you remember?
Brent, do you remember the final score? I think 60. Yeah, against East Buchanan. We'd like to announce that. 16-18.
16-18. All right. So, Bert, another great night of doing the Stormcast with you. But thank you for joining us on the Stormcast, brought to you by the Sportscast Media Network. Home of the CPU athletic sponsors and broadcasters are Centerpoint Bank and Trust, the Storm Zone, Keystone Savings Bank, Centerpoint Insurance, Complete Automotive, Centerpoint Family Dentistry, Centerpoint Foods, Flowers by Shayna, Edward Jones, and financial advisor Andy Woolridge. And CPU All Sports Booster Club. This is Rob Leibel and Dan Burke signing off from CPU Gym. Join us for next Stormcast as tomorrow night as the boys host Makokata in the Walmart basketball action starting at 7:30. Thanks for joining us tonight, and go Storm and Pointers.